Hello. Good to see you, fan. I am DeejayKnight, and today we return to the Star Citizen verse. Why? Because we must. It feels good to say that, like really, really good.
What up, fam? How we doing? It is a beautiful day that ends in Y, and you're here. I'm here. Who mans is this? I see you, Redoubtable. We got Doc Limitless. We got Mr. Broncus, Derek, Darkman Doug. What up, fam? How y'all doing? It's a fancy day. We got a couple new upgrades that are already in play. The reason that I took yesterday off was so that I could upgrade a couple things. If you feel me, I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Why? Because why not? Why not show you? One, remember how Navy Federal gave us the fancy Lumix, Panasonic Lumix S5 Mark II X? It's in here. Is it Tuesday today? Did I put that in the about? In the silly flipping? Yeah, I didn't change that, did I? Yep. Oh well. Although I'm glad you saw it and it was like, bro, is it really Tuesday? It's not Tuesday. Y'all know it's Thursday. But the Panasonic Lumix S5 Mark II X is literally the camera that's running right now. As proof, this is the Sony Alpha 6100 that has been running the stream this entire time. So when I say I am excited, because I'm very shortly going to begin doing more video stuff, it's with both of these. Like, I'm gonna use the one that's in there for stream stuff right here. I could take it off easy, and I got a battery for it right here. Now I gotta go find the battery for this thing. It's around here somewhere. I don't know. It's here. It exists. But that's part one of the goodies. Part two is that you can't see it on the clock. Ooh, that buddy right there. That is the Bamboo Labs X1 Carbon 3D printer. That was the other gift that we got from Navy Federal. And when I say I'm excited about it, ooh, I'm for real excited about it. It makes me happy in and around my bodice. My pantaloons were like, yo, let's go. Like, that's the level of yes this printer provides. I'm gonna show you two things. One, if I had a battery, I would show you video with this because it takes fantastic video. Two, I keep forgetting to do this thing. Sweet, that's already there. Is it doing the things? It is not doing the things. Let me refresh this connection. Refresh yourself. Refresh yourself. All right. That's what I was doing. You ever be in the middle of a thing and then just completely forget, like, what the was I doing? That's what happened to me just now. They did, Daniel. We had a sponsored stream from Navy Federal about two and a half weeks ago. And they gave me some stream upgrades. This camera being among them. Matter of fact, if you want to see it, I'll show you this. Like, I wonder if I can get in close enough to see let me turn the flash on, turn the lights off so that I can have it take a flash. How dare you? How dare you? I just said rude. There it is. Hurry up. Do it. All right, this is horrible, but there it is. Lumix, great, and it would be washed out. It says Lumix. Trust me. You deserve all the good things headed your way. Battle, appreciate you, Daniel. Thank you much. Also, what up, Pooh? And yes, the studio. That's part of the reason why I was going yesterday, is because the aquarium is no longer in the space. It's in the garage. I gotta sell it because all the filament I'm about to start buying it's gonna cost money, and I kind of need to have it to buy the filament. Also, I'm going to show you a couple things. One, we just finished a print. Like, just finished the print. I'm going to send this to Le Computer, because you can save the time lapses from the camera. And the time lapse of the benchy that we posted yesterday is impressive as it's impressive. So let me save this let me save this real quick, like to, you know what, not OneDrive, Dropbox, boom, Dropbox. It should be the same folder I had last time. Perfect, save. And then I just finished a print that I'm gonna pull up and then show you the. Gotta download the time lapse. It was only like a 28-minute print, so the time lapse is gonna be pretty quick as well. But let me go load in. I need to figure out how to rename my printers. You gotta rename them. Gotta rename them. When our fish food is replaced with filament, pretty much that. Like, cause that's what's got to happen in here now, because that's how it works. Like, that's how we do. So I've downloaded that one. I'm going to upload that one to the OneDrive. It's a little bit longer because the print was a little bit longer. All right, so I'm going to show you these, and then I got to show you the clock, because I did a thing. Posted a vid about it a little bit earlier, and hope y'all dig it. But either way, if you don't, shit, man, I understand. Nobody has to dig everything we do. Nobody has to dig everything we do here. This card changes. All right, open the folder. Dropbox. Perfect. And then download, and then paste them. All right, so here it is. Open one arm, and then open the other one arm, and then pause it, and then zero, bro. It ain't just you bastard. All right. So if I may full screen it, this is the time lapse from the benchy we made. That is the prettiest time lapse I have ever seen.
Damn!
I don't know why it's echoing, but I like it. It worked. Mr. Basket, your friend Dom, appreciate the follows. But yeah, to say the least, it makes me happy. All right. And then if we go and look at the other one, this was the tool that it's like a little bit of a piece that I'm printing for the top of the extruder. Bodie McBoatface. I mean, Bodie McBoatface is the thing. You just wish you could print that fast, right? Oh, I would print everything. Also, I do want to print a bunch of Star Citizen stuff. It's just about finding it. Glad to see you doing good and happy, Pram. I appreciate that. How you doing? I think you're dealing with the recruiter situation and waiting to go to minutes,
shreds, you say,
and training and whatnot. And yeah, sometimes you got a Bodie McBoatface life. That green color is awesome. I mean, it is, and it's the filament that came with it. Surprisingly, it's a test filament. It's not even a test filament. It's just they give you a filament. It's like a little test spool. It is a test filament essentially, because like they put it in there specifically like, hey, try this out. See how you feel about this. What do you think of it? How does it make you feel? And it's like, it makes me feel pretty good, actually. Like, asking me silly questions, but that is the quality of I'm still tripping on the quality of that time lapse. And literally, this thing is still on the printer. Like, I still got to scrape that a little bit of that benchy off, but it's there. It's there. And and that is gonna take the Bowden tube out of the top of it and put this piece into the top of it to guide that in, because the AMS system has been known to people who own the printer to cause some issues. So to make life easy and to make things simple, we good. Yeah. All right. So, whoa, stop it. Ba bum bum. Bum 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 bum. It's a Lala. Hello. Hey, hi. Lala's cute. I'm a fan. I am a fan. All right, let's get into this PTU. See what it's like. See what the PTU is like. It is warm. Hi. Disrespectful. That just is much better. I feel it already. Just hit me in the face with cooler wind. It's like, thank you. I was showing off the printer in the camera. I just printed the thing. This was 28 minutes. And I was showing off the camera and how pretty the prints look. It's a AMS, like for the AMS, the system on the top. It's a little adapter that goes in the top of it so that the filament that feeds from it doesn't block, because like by default it just like is like straight down at a weird angle. So this like stretches the cord out a little bit so that it doesn't like push at a weird angle and break things. I agree. And also, I didn't click acknowledge like a silly person. And then tomorrow, fam, is the kickoff of the IAE. We're gonna be here for the IAE at least tomorrow, because tomorrow I got some driving to do. Got some family stuff happening. Lala says hi back. Trust, fam. Trust. Bracer, how you been? What's going on with you? Let's see. I need to go meet up with them in 2 weeks. We're supposed to talk about what to do next. Are they gonna make me redo my face again? I feel like they are. It seems like a thing they would do. Also, let's see what this looks like, because I haven't really looked at this angle, because we got this better zoom on this camera. You're gonna see a bunch of weird stuff, but while we wait for the game to load, I'm gonna see if I can install this piece that we just printed. Where's the over here under this? Ah, not rude. Here it is. Ha ha ha. I have a scraper. Done. Oh wow. Let's see what this is. Oh wait, yo. Yo. Alright, since the game is loaded, we'll switch scenes. You can see me playing around with this in the background. Can't take it all the way off because it's still connected. I love this. The fact that this is just one piece. Just comes right off. Problem solved. And there's that. That piece is installed and we're ready to go. DJ broke it. No, actually we fixed it. Like I added a thing. We got Dark Shadows B4 with the double gifted.
This is the way.
Appreciate the support. How you doing today? Appreciate the gifted Serbs. Sorry for missing that. Thank you much. Dietrich with the clippage. Appreciate you. Let me see what that's talking about. Filament. It's like a little test spool. It is a test filament essentially, because like they put it in there specifically like, hey, try this out. See how you feel about the quality of that timeline. That camera is still like, fam. We literally got the M5 about a year ago, and the camera on this dumps on the camera now. It hurts a little bit actually. It hurts. Like it hurts how much better the new camera is in the new printer. Sheesh. All right, let me turn this down. Oh, wait. Where's my VoIP pop up? You need pop up telling me about the VoIP? Come on now. Options. Yeah. Yeah, it did a silly thing. I want to restart it now. I want to restart the whole computer. I'm offended. Hold up. How dare you? Make sure the camera hub's on. I'm offended. I've arrived, but lurking, trying not to wake the wife. Hey, appreciate the lurk, Justin. How you doing, fam? Thanks for this gifted Dark Shadows. All right, let me see. It is on. Oh, also, look at this. It actually remembered. This is the thing I was worried about. I was like, is it going to remember that I wanted my camera zoomed in? And also I moved it over a little bit because I didn't know how much space the new camera was going to take up. So I moved it over a little bit. So I was like, all right, let's put it in a place where it fits. And it just is right over my face. It's right over my face. Make it nice. Yeah. Make it real nice. All right, cool. I think that's perfect. It's a perfect positioning. We're good to go. And then we can just close this for now. Actually, let me bust that open real quick. Bust it wide open. And then click this to close it so that it's not like actively using the camera all the time. So I'm gonna get back in that game. And the VoIP is on, which is not. So I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna finish with my character selection. I'm gonna make them. Do I need to keep making them? No. Do I care? Not at all. I'm gonna keep doing it because I gotta have a me that looks like me in a way that I want me to look. What up, Black Wolf? How you doing, Fit? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I have a suggestion for you about filament 3D printers. So Adam Savage posts episodes on YouTube where taking care of his 3D printers might help you. Essential 3D print farm upgrades. Print farm, you say? IA's tomorrow? Yes. I know. I just talked about how sadly we won't be here for the beginning of IAE. I got some runs to make for family stuff, but we will be back maybe Saturday because we missed yesterday because of like the studio cleanup and setup, which I feel like needed to happen because it's just much nicer in here. Like, you can already see there's more space. I got a trash can right here, but that's leftover from all the other stuff that was in here that's not. So I'm happy about it because I can actually like move around and not like be bumping into stuff every step. Every step I take, every move I make, I'm not kicking boxes because I was kicking boxes nonstop. It was a problem. That jaw, boom. Sheesh, I don't want the whole face, man. I just want the jawline. Hold up, jaw. Boom, look at that. Look at that superhero jaw. He got the Superman jaw now. How did we get the crown? Where did the crown come from? Although he does have less of a crown now. Less of the big head moves. He means new ships for me to get. I mean, same, but I'm trying not to. Unlikely. I know myself. That's very unlikely, but a man can dream, right? I can dream. I could dream about not getting new things, but we know we're gonna get some anyway. Sometimes get lucky with a semi-stable server. I mean, to be fair, today I haven't seen it. We haven't touched it for a couple days, but I'm playing the tutorial on PT, man. I feel like it's hit or miss a lot of the times. Like I feel like I should not pick New Babbage because that's where the expo is. And I'm trying not to look at the expo hall until we're in the expo, until it's up. Heard the alien freighter will make an appearance. I don't know. I don't like to get too deep into the rumors because anything's possible, man. All right, so I've picked the primary residence. I have to do it again anyways. Rude. Skip. So I gotta actually log in. That hurts a little bit. Best. I'm just gonna choose EU, man, because every time I choose a US server, they don't like me. Ashton, well, what am I waiting for? Don't pick. Too late, too late, too late, too late, too late. Why should I not pick? I mean, it's PTU. I could have reset. Babbage has issues with ATC. Really? And they haven't fixed it on PTU when IE kicks off tomorrow? Star Citizen or Starfield? Are you asking like either or? Like, were you asking what we're playing? Because this is Star Citizen. Gotta pick one? No. It's just that easy. I don't have to do any of this. I don't play those games. ¿Por qué no los dos? I'm gonna say why not both? And that is always going to be my answer. It has always been my answer. It will continue to be my answer because without one, there could not be the other. I mean, technically Starfield could exist without Star Citizen existing, but I feel like there's so much that each game benefits from having the other in existence. If someone only has time to play one, then that just makes it an easy question: single player or MMO. That's as simple as that question gets. What are you up to? Single player? If single player, Star Citizen is not your choice. Star Citizen is an MMO at heart. All right, so let's go ahead and quit the game so we can get back in and get this FOIP. I need my FOIP, man. I need my FOIP up. More details. Obviously, it accessed my microphone. Why do you keep telling me this? I already know. No. Are you just starting Star Citizen? No, I've been playing Star Citizen since December 2015. It's been a great journey to see how far they've come and what they've added to the game in the time that they've had it so long. Yes, I am mod. WP mod. Still waiting for the Zeus to drop. End up getting the CL version. I mean, I also have a Zeus Clipper. I upgraded my Freelancer Dark because I got the Exploration Pack in 2019. All right, let me close this out fully. Then we'll restart in a second because I'm really trying to see what this, really trying to see it. You made it. What up, D-Lemon? Do I need a crazy PC for Star Citizen? Not necessarily crazy. Should be good. I feel like the most important piece of the puzzle is your SSD. If you don't have an SSD, don't even install Star Citizen because it's going to be really slow. You think Starfield keeps up with all the updates Star Citizen has done over the years? I mean, trying to compare them mentally because they're very different games. What up, Cypher? How you doing? Starfield just launched like 2 months ago. It's November. Yeah, 2 months. It's like 2.5 months now that Starfield's been out. Star Citizen's been in development since 2012. So it's not about Starfield keeping up with the updates. I feel like Star Citizen does things that Starfield wishes that it could do, but Starfield does things that Star Citizen does at a smaller scale. For example, if we're talking about the landmass, Starfield has entire planets that get procedurally generated. The same as the TikTok mod. The same as these. DeejayKnight. But TLDR, Starfield generates an area around your landing space that is like multiple kilometers in one direction. That area is bigger than so many of the Bethesda games that have previously existed. So the key is, since Bethesda is story driven, it's a single player game, they don't need to generate the entire planet. Star Citizen is going to have ridiculous amounts of people on the servers at all times. So it behooves them to have a large landmass, at least in one place. And we're not talking about the fact that there's multiple planets and moons in Star Citizen. They're there all the time because it's a multiplayer game and you can get there at any minute. So just that alone, they're going about things in such a different way that their design language dictates the way that they made the moves. So for example, I'll talk about Elite Dangerous because Elite Dangerous is one of the games that gets the love of having such a massive landmass because procedural generation of the Milky Way galaxy. Elite Dangerous started as a development process of from the top down. So from the outside view at the Milky Way galaxy, it then scaled into from the galaxy to like a quadrant, from a quadrant to star systems, and then from star systems down to individual planets or stars, and then planets, and then moons. And then they figured out which one of those you should be able to land on. And once they figured out which one you should be able to land on, and it just continues to go. Got a tough game PC, can run games in great high settings, so I might be trying this. I would say go for it. If you decide to pick it up, that referral code right there is a key of saying, hey, DeejayKnight said I should get this game. If you do, it just puts one number next to my name. The more numbers we get next to my name, the more cool stuff they give us to showcase, which we're going to do a lot of because we play a lot of this game. One of my favorite features of the game is if it shows, see, I forgot my camera just that quick. I just said it. I'm offended a little bit. Sorry, though. Let me move it in. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wait a minute. 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 Let me go over right there and then hold this. Ooh. Hey, we got George Mag 99. Appreciate that. Submarino, 2 months of support. Thank you much. Give me some love, hyper salutes in the chat. Is it fun? I know what cracking means. Yeah, I personally think it's a fantastic thing, and appreciate that Submarino. The 2 months of it, George. How we doing today? Great, fam. Great. All right, so let's take this helmet off real quick, cause reasons. Let me get out of here, so then we can just do this again, and then ooh, see. Wait. How dare you? That's where we're supposed to be. Nope, right there. How dare you? What is even that? What? I didn't hit any of the keys that are required to do that. I'm offended a little bit. Let me hold on. Whoa. Blink, blankety, blink. Oh, there we go. Let's go. Let's get it. We're good here. You really be real life bounty hunters? I mean, it's one of the careers in the game. Do you have a face tracking setup? This is just a webcam, Lambda. This is the Elgato face cam right now. That's the face cam that's the webcam that we're using, and it is. I wonder if it actually shows it this time, since it's being silly lately. Calibrate. There it is. This is what it's seeing for my face for the capture for Star Citizen. So if you notice, when I raise my eyebrows, it raises. Let me see if we actually, let's go back. Let me see if it'll do the things. Rude. I think I need to set it to borderless windowed. And I'm probably gonna change it back. But for now, borderless. You're borderless. You have no borders. Your borders are gone. And if we zoom it in a little bit, and then move it over here. Right. Let me go back in here, and then we move the camera. There it is. Because now it's like way too close. Out of my face. All right, zoom in the scotch. Go over here a little bit. Then we angle it around to give me one of these. Just a slight left profile. We move it back. We move it up. We move it over. Down a little bit. Like this. Just a smidge that way. There it is. So then we lock this. Ooh. Lock that. Doing well, D-Fish. How about yourself? All right, let me just leave this room because I feel like the room is blocking me right now. It's blocking my proper camera angles. I'm offended. All right, so let's get here. There it is. Ooh, see, now that's nice. We go over here, and we go over here. We get a little bit closer with the zoom, and we go over there a little bit. Ooh, fancy. Look at your boy, just looking fancy. Who's that? Wait. Oh, my face. So if we tab over, you can see almost side by side. I'm trying to like not cut anything off, but if we put it right there, yeah, you're right there. Yeah. So now you get to see that when I raise my eyebrows, it raises, so does my characters. If I like raise one, if I like need to like, if you can smell, if I do that, my character does it like, and it even shows that since it takes me to squint to get this done, it even, like my character squints when he does it. But if you notice, it's done a really good job of like 60 frames a second, 1080p is what it's tracking at. So it's getting a really good sample of what my face is. And if I open my eyes really wide and then like look, different directions, you can see that it's actually tracking my face. Whether or not it goes on the character all the time is situational, but it works and it makes me happy. All of it because reasons. My Elgato Pro is very cool. Noise, very noise. What's your favorite career in the game? I don't have one because there's a lot of stuff you can do. Primarily, I mean, to be fair, I do have one. It's bounty hunting, but I haven't done a lot of bounty hunting because I've been trying to keep from getting too disrespectful too early in the process. You know what I mean? So I want it to be like when the game launches, I'm not like I've
been doing this for 83 years. Hit the ground.
Like that's too much. But they're gonna have like they just showed off at CitizenCon like 2.5 weeks ago. They're gonna have the 1 second. I'll answer that in a sec, Anthony. Thanks for asking. At CitizenCon, they showcased like handcuff gameplay, so we will be able to handcuff people, and there's bounty bays in multiple of the ships, so then we'll be able to basically lock people up and then put them in a dedicated bounty cells. But the referral code is for if you decide to get the game. When you create your account, there's a field where you can add in the referral code. If you add in the referral code, that puts one number next to my name that says DeejayKnight has sent one more person to this game.
Capsule now approaching station.
You can make an account right now
Stand clear of
and
disembarking
use that referral code
passengers.
and not buy the game. If you decide to pick up the game, $45 is all you ever need to spend. Don't spend more unless you decide that you want to help develop it. 'Cause that's basically what. That's basically what you do if you decide to do more than just buying a base package of the game. Every going in, you got to get that money. I mean, to be fair, it's all about that money. We're gonna get it. It's the question of how soon. Because I have a fleet of ships, so I'm not really concerned. There's no referral bonus for this year for IAE. I mean, it's less the referral bonus for me and more the concept of getting people in the game, because remember, we're like 300 something referral points, I think, maybe, or 2 something. It's either 2 something or early 3 something. Once we get to 500, we get a hurricane and a terrapin to show off. And with Pyro coming up, I'm excited to get a terrapin because it's basically a scout ship that has a hard hull. It's gonna be hard to break into. So I'm excited about that. You have microtransactions in the game. I mean, you can buy money in game, but like right now, that doesn't do any good. The game is not even launched yet, and the reason that they're doing that is because they're still raising funds for the game. The game isn't done. They're making 2 games at once. They're making Star Citizen and Squadron 42, which is a single-player game that is feature complete now. So right now, we're just waiting for them to finish polishing it up. And then once they launch Squadron 42 and they get into finishing up Star Citizen, they're going to change the current way that it works. Because I know a lot of people will come in and say, like,
somebody told me you got to spend $5,000 on ships.
no,
Nearing next
you
stop.
don't spend anything on the package for a game other than $45. That's it. $45. And then you did. And you're good. Boop, 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 boop. So hopefully that answered your question, Anthony. As far as the referral points are concerned, I'll actually showcase in a minute. Before we call up a ship, I will show you my referral status. So that way somebody can come in and say, like,
DJ got a bunch of referrals. Like,
no, I'm going to show you exactly where I'm at. So there's no questions or confusion. No wonders whether or not, like, I'm trying to get anybody. Like, I just like the game. And Justin with the exclamation SC, appreciate you. You can cheapen the $45 during events and sales. Yes. And I feel like, to be fair, with IEE starting tomorrow, I would say if you're gonna get into the game, make an account today. And yes, use the referral code. But don't do anything about picking up a package until tomorrow. Because tomorrow you're gonna get packages that are, I feel like from tomorrow through the end of the month, there's gonna be cheaper packages. And they're gonna be great. Like, because during Halloween, they had the Drake Cutter, which is one of the newer ships for starters. Is that a fucking Lando cape? Excuse my American. Yes, Darth Vader. I'm here to tell you about some of the people you might know called the Rebels. That is a clean ass cape, to be fair. I didn't know they had capes in here. Was just doing a referral? Yes. If you hop into the game, use the referral code. But I'm gonna pull up a Drake Cutter now, so that way we can talk about it, because it is one of the starter ships that, if you decide to get into the game, I would highly recommend getting, just because it's literally one of the better options, and I feel like they typically have had it as an option for $45 packages during these major events. Hangar 2, Lego.
Please visit us again.
Bought a starter ship on sale a year ago. I figured things might be more expensive with the couple of years of development. Well, to be fair, Citra said, they're basically aiming to make this game done, but at the end of it, I think the price is going to be $60. And since the price of gaming has gone up overall to the price of $70, it wouldn't surprise me if both Star Citizen and Squadron 42 went to $70, considering how much work they've been putting into these games. But you see the cloth tech demo? Yes, and it was great. You wanted to be an absolute menace, could you? Me right now in this game? Yes, of course. One of the things that I'm excited about that they put into the PTU is basically being in somebody else's ship. They let you know, like, hey, you're trespassing on somebody's ship, and then once that happens, if you just so happen to be in their ship and they just so happen to wreck you, nothing happens to them because you were trespassing. I'm very excited about it. And every free account starts with a cutter tomorrow. I mean, during the free fly, that makes sense. So yeah, if you haven't made an account for the game, now's a great time to do it. Let me see if I can copy this code. I know it's not gonna show the link over on the clock, but I'm gonna paste it in there so you can see the short link. And if you use the short link, it basically automatically populates the referral code. All right, there you go. Hey, Camler with the likes, appreciate you. All right, so let's tab out. I don't want to go to this man. Let me double check because I don't know what personal information is being shown on my. All right, cool. Appreciate the retweet, Dietrich. I don't like to like tab out because like I mean my email sometimes, and I might have my banking app up, and I'm not trying to do that. What are these new toys? Try to. This camera is a brand new camera. It is the Panasonic Lumix S5 Mark II X. It's great. And also the Bamboo Labs X1 Carbon is the 3D printer that we just got situated. And I set it up yesterday. So yesterday was a day of cleaning. Took the aquarium out, put it in the garage. That took a lot because I had to go get a hand truck from Lowe's. And then I had to get like the ratchet locks to make sure to lock it to the hand truck. So that, because like I had to lock the top of the aquarium to the bottom because there's the glass part and there's the base part. And then I had to lock it all to the hand truck because it was the only way to get out of here is a long way. So it was a lot. It was a process. That took a couple hours of aligning and squaring away. But I'm going to the website so that anybody with questions about the referral program can have them answered. I know somebody's going to be like, yeah, but DJ, why do you need the referral? I'm about to show you. Give me a minute. CNR Rescue is doing some work now, by the way. Disruptor 1 Bulldog works surprisingly well. That's not surprising to me, Justin. If you're ambushed at night, then technically you're P-ambushed. C-Player is regularly here with the sarcasm. I love it. Redeem a code. Fam, since when were there codes in Star Citizen to be redeemed? When did that happen? Huh. All X's, it's a very naughty code. All right, cool. Found the referral page, and then I'm going to open up the referral ladder on the next page. Exclusive ships and things, I believe. Yeah, but like, I don't even remember there being a page for redeeming code that was that open and blatant, so I'm intrigued. Boom. And luckily, I got my Saber Raven. They just like attributed it to my account because of the situation. The streaming PC that I have is a PC that was gifted to me from Cloud Imperium. It was basically a sponsored stream that I did for Star Citizen, and I got the PC out of it. So still pretty happy about that. But this is my current status on the referrals. So right now we got 323. When we get to 500, they're going to give us an Anvil Terrapin and an Anvil Hurricane. Comes with the subscription. Redeem your code at checkout. Which subscription? Like, also, what's up, Big Data? I got a bunch of subscriptions. Oh wait, if it's the year discount on a ship for subbing at Imperator, I already have that. I thought it could just be applied. Intrigued. We'll find out soon enough. They gave codes out at Bar Citizen like a Bandu Cube. Whoa, I have not seen any of that. now I need to step my game up and go to more events. But there's 2 steps in being a part of the referral program. If you use my code, you are a prospect. By default, you're a prospect. Signed up, use the referral code. We got Lady Wicked, we got Draken, we got Selch, right? Which makes you feel good because that's all in the last like 3 weeks. Appreciate you. But then we have the recruits. Once you decide to pick up a package, you are then a recruit. So like Reviled, that's my second account. I made a baby account to specifically come back in, and like the only thing on that account is a cutter. And then ODA. So yeah, that is where we are on the recruits. 323 of them, so I think they hit a couple from here. But either way, need this on the consoles. I don't think this will ever come to consoles. And then if we go to the ladder, this is basically what you find of all the referrals. So starters, 1 referral gets you a badger repeater, which is one of the ship-based weapons. 3 referrals, you get 2 KNWCF 007 Bulldogs. 5 referrals, you get the Great Cat Buggy, which is a fantastic buggy. I like the Steve, but the Steve was a fairly new development in comparison. The Great Cat Buggy, when the game was only a hangar that you could park your ship in and then drive around it, the Steve or the Great Cat was a fantastic thing. It's a Lala. Hello. What's this? Ooh. You got me eggs with salsa? Thank you. Love you too. I like eggs and salsa. If we get that under you right now, these are the referrals that I've received for like referring people to the game. But everybody who makes an account has the ability to refer people. Is this only on Steam? It is not on Steam at all yet. Worth it. But 5 referrals, Great Cat Buggy, Fish Tank, Fish. 10 referrals, you get a cool display case with gold versions of the ships, and then you get an Aegis Gladius, which is a fancy ship. It's actually one of the more primary ships in the game. So I'm just catch you reacting to Lala's existence. What up, LA? Good to see you, fam. We are happy, healthy, and hydrated. I think I'm going to take my water bottle and go get more water shortly so that I can stay hydrated. But we are. Appreciate you. How you been? How's your day? How you feeling? And then 25 referrals. If you refer 25 people who pick up a package of the game, you get permanently unlocking the 350R, the M50, and the Mustang Gamma and Arena Commander. So that's basically the in-game VR game is Arena Commander. In there, anytime you practice, you get those ships available to you at all times. At 42 referrals, you get the Cutlass Black, the Hornet, Avenger, and the Aurora Ellen and Arena Commander. And by this point, you've gotten $45,000 UEC in game because you got $15,000 for the 25 referrals and $30,000 for the 42. Now, 75 is where it gets interesting. Once you get to 75 referrals, notice that previously they say unlock these in Arena Commander. At 75, get your heart and your ship racing with the cutting edge power of the Misk Razor. Notice how it didn't say anything about Arena Commander because that means you get that in the verse. You refer 75 people, they give you the ship. Not just an Arena Commander, or I got a flat stomach with the L silent. There. Then we got at 100 referrals, you get the Vanduul Blade. The Vanduul is the primary protagonist or antagonistic alien race. It's just like, hey,
We're gonna eat you.
like that's the Vanduul. You get the Blade at 100 referrals. At 200 referrals, you get the Glaive. Now I currently have something in my what's my word? I have something in my hangar that CCUs the Glaive to the, I think it's RSI Galaxy, which is the ship that will let you build bases. I'm excited about that. What's up? What up, App? Good to see you, fam. I'm doing well. How about yourself? Let's see what we got. So, continuing on, at 500 referrals, which is our next goal, we get to show off the Anvil Terrapin and the Anvil Hurricane. The Anvil Hurricane is
Disrespectful.
disrespectful. At 1,042 referrals, which is my ultimate goal. Like anything beyond that is just like a pipe dream. If we get 1,042 people referred to Star Citizen who have picked up packages, we get access to the Million Mile High Club, which is going to be an exclusive facility only for people who either have stupid money in game or have done a lot of referral in game. And then also, if you get the 2017, which I don't even remotely see happening, you get unlock an Aegis Javelin. Now, I say I don't remotely see it happening, but there's people up here. The difference is major. 5,900 referrals to 17,000 referrals. That's a lot of referrals. Either way, it's a lot of coolness. It's a lot of stuff happening. That's how the referrals work in Star Citizen. And if you use my code, you can support me in that process of unlocking cool stuff. Because that basically means that everybody there, everybody on that list that we saw, at least the top 5, has the ability to pull up a Javelin at will. And the Javelin is a massive ship in Star Citizen. Patch notes for live just went live. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where are they? Are they in the launcher or just on Spectrum? Wait, 3.21.1 went live and PTU is going to be ending here shortly? Ooh. Ooh. I'm excited. Might as well just create an army of supporters. I mean, easier said than done, fam. I mean, to be fair, 323 people already deciding to pick up Star Citizen after seeing it from my stream. That means a lot to me as it is. That's a lot of people. Getting to 500 is a lot of people more. Like, 177 people is nothing to sneeze at. So that's a lot. I mean, to be fair, in game we could pull up a squad. Then I'm getting the Javelin during IAE. Boss mode. What up, Intellect? How you doing, fam? All right, so this is the Drake Cutter. This is the starter ship that they're likely to have available during the IAE. It's gonna be like $45. It is a VTOL type ship, so like these engines will turn sideways. Roll up deep. Oh, we can roll deep for real already. All right, like that's not even a question. Not a question at all. Did I already hit it, or did it just like not touch? Let me double check it. Oh, this is why I like the Drake Cutter as a starter ship. I have a CCU for the Scout variant Extreme, but I'm probably not going to use it. Hey, Bless, glad to hear that, man. Also, same. I'm literally in excite mode right now. Like, this camera and that 3D printer together are worth like $4,000. So when I say thank you to Navy Federal, I am not around. The camera is like, if you look up the Panasonic Lumix S5 Mark II X, it is a $2,500 camera with a lens. I got a custom lens. So technically, that's like that's close to $3,000 just right here. And then that printer with that kit is $1,500. So like, I can't afford this. I don't have that money. Won't have that money no time soon to spend. This is the Cutter or the Scout. No, this is the straight up Cutter. I love how like Extreme Terror and Black Wolf asked the same question. I have the CCU for the Scout, but I'm not using it likely. Because I think it's like 4 cargo units that you have here, and you're only going to have half this with the Scout variant because the other gear takes up the same amount of space as like half of this. So I feel like it's probably like one of these. But the Scout apparently has better weapons. So like it's a tough situation to be in. It's got guns. Of course it's got guns. They're not going to let you be out here defenseless. Not only does it have guns, I'm not trying to look in there. I'm trying to throw the toilet, man. Like, how dare you? Like, wait, that's it. Not only does it have guns, if you need to sit down and take a dump, you could do it. You come in here, wash your hands, take a dump. Now take a dump. You want to lay it down, have a quick nappy nap? Just lay it down. Lay it down, lay it down. The fam, lay it down, lay it down, lay it down. You homies, lay it down. Look at that. Nap time, baby. Let's go. Maybe we just have like a little bit of a therapy session. So I like to play the game, and then people keep coming in the stream and they keep saying stuff like,
This game will never come out. I don't know why you keep playing it. This is ridiculous. This is a horrible idea. It looks silly. I don't know what's wrong with you and why you care about it.
I don't know. I can't take it, man. It's too much. I be minding my business, and they just be like,
Bruh, get you a life. How about you stop playing video games with yourself? Like, just you do it too much. Quit it.
I don't appreciate it, man. I don't appreciate it at all. I'm just trying to do what I do and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? I think you know what I'm saying. I really like Foy, if you couldn't tell. Patch is live to download for live. So basically this in live, which means the C1 hopefully is live. And also hopefully they updated to let you quit the game to desktop. Because the 3.2 1.1 is live. That means the new AI is live, which I'm excited about. And then the C1 is likely live. And I'm still hoping in my heart of hearts that with the C1 being live, they've taken how if you got a Zeus, you got the A1 as a loaner, right? I'm hoping that they change it to where if you got a Zeus Clipper, you get the C1 as a loaner. Because I want the C1, like for real. Acknowledge and update. Acknowledge and update my game. Also, I'm really happy that we have fiber here because this upload is going to be quick. Pain to all platform mission runners with the new AI. Yerp. All right, so anybody that's here that want to hop in with me, about to hop in, update. It's up and it's up and it's up and it's stuck. Hope that as well. I hope they fix my disappearing ships issue, or IE will be disappointing. What issue is that? Like, what ship's disappearing, Quasi Jaegerbomb? Quasi Jaegerbomb. Yeah, the variant, you get a different version of the spirit. Wait, they updated that? Don't play with me. Because I need that. Because that means I get the C1 in game because I literally only CCU'd. Because to be fair, I dislike the freelancer dirt. The freelancer ships are ugly to me. Have been. Why is it up with the upside down question mark? What's the question? And I already said if you said that they have guns, and I was like, of course it's got guns. So if that's the question that you're asking, yes, it's got guns. When my rental ships expire, I lose a purchase ship from the ASAP. What? Freelancers haven't aged well? I really don't think so. I know that they updated them to be more like modern. Oh, wait a minute. Like they had like stupid high poly counts previously, and they updated that, which I think is a genius idea. It's Thursday, which means Inside Star Citizen should be up. Or was there not one because IAE is tomorrow? Intriguing. Excellence. When you look at a game like Star Citizen and you understand the excellence and all of the hard work that goes in, you understand two primary things. One, the game is afoot. And two, the game is afoot. Sometimes things are weird and disrespectful. Sometimes things that comes out of DJ's mouth are especially heinous. Either way, these are our stories. If a ship gets destroyed, is it permanently destroyed? Do you have to pay again real money? Oh, no. Right now, there is a rule. I feel like at this point, if you buy a ship, you keep it, but they're reworking insurance. But from the way that insurance worked previously, the way that they've intended insurance to work is much like if you've ever played Elite Dangerous. They had a rule of don't fly what you can't rebuy. Keep 10% of your ship's costs available to you, so that way you can pay the insurance fees. Just like if you get with insurance in real life, you have a deductible. If you don't pull that deductible when you have an accident, you're not getting your car back. It's weird because I didn't even see that question, Mon, so I'm sorry I missed that. But yeah, they did say Monday there will be an ISC this week. Okay, cool. I thought that, but also didn't want to be wrong or excited for nothing. So yeah, basically, if your ship blows up right now, you go to the pump, you go like you probably have blown up in it, so you revive, you go back to the terminal you call your ship's at, and then you can either do one of two things. You can call it up and then wait the time that you have to wait for your insurance, or you can pay an expedited fee to get your ship faster. A lot of times it's pretty solidly faster, but it's there. So like you don't have to pay any actual money. And if you get more money in game by, for example, doing box missions, I highly recommend box missions for people because the box missions are like, here, go pick up this box, take it to this place. That's part of the reason why I like the cutter as a starter ship, because you have a dedicated space to pick up boxes and place them in your ship's inventory. So go pick a box, put it in your ship, take it to a place, put it in theirs. And you get paid for that, right? So you just do a bunch of those, and then you can afford to upgrade your ship. You might buy a different ship or rent a different ship. And I feel like that's one of the things that I feel like a lot of people sleep on. It's like, I have to buy this ship. You really don't. You could just rent it. And then renting it is going to be way cheaper than buying it. And then you have that rental. And then dubs, like it's all dubs. So I'll get my money at Delivery Boy. Fam, delivery missions are so crucial to this game. And that's part of the reason why my favorite two ships to recommend to people if they want to get into Star Citizen are the Aegis Avenger, because the Avenger Titan series, or the Avenger series is pretty solid, but I feel like the Titan is the one that has the base largest amount of cargo space. The Avenger Stalker is the Bounty Hunter variant, and then the Avenger Warlock is one that is meant to like interdict people out of hyper jump space or quantum jumps. The key with all of these though is you can use that backspace however much or little you have because of the variant of Avenger you have. Put your box in the back and then walk out, put the ramp up, and then hop into the cockpit of your ship directly. Now the cutter doesn't have that, but the cutter is also a lower tier starter, so it's a lot of options. You can rent a prospector, do some mining, and take your money back and more. Exactly. Rent a prospector, go mine some rocks in space, take that money, or take that stuff you refined, sell it somewhere, and then come back. Only a heel will call Star Citizen a foot. Oh, I'm saying the game is a foot, not like this game. Also, app, I see you with those roses. Appreciate you. I don't know why it's not sending me my alerts for my gifts. What the? I'm offended. Fix it. Fix it. Oh, I didn't actually show you the thing I meant to show you. How about? So I was talking about the printer earlier, and I didn't show you the thing I was talking about showing you for the printer. So I feel like now is a great time. Now is as good a time as any to show you what I was talking about while we wait for the game. How dare you? How dare you? How dare? How dare? Let me pause that real quick, so I think the music's overlapping and it's frustrating to me. So let me just close the game because we're gonna restart the game again in a minute. Let's just restart this. This is the not unboxing of the new 3D printer, the X1 Carbon that we got sent from Navy Federal. This was like me setting it up yesterday. Someone with the follow, appreciate ya. Thank you much. How you doing? What's happening? All right, so this is me like one of my favorite parts about all this. Oh snap! Summer with the roses, roses. Thank you very much. So like this is the peeling of the stuff, and then the setup. This is the top. So that's desiccant, because I know somebody in the comments was like, cocaine? No, this is desiccant. Desiccant is, it's a Cora. Cora, doggo. Dog, come here. Come here. Cora doesn't like the standing man, so I say come here, and she's just like, no. Why cocaine? Because people are silly. Is that a plastic or metal version of a 3D printer, or can it do both? It can do carbon fiber filament, which is impressive in and of itself. Also, how do we get to 3,000 likes? Y'all are beasts. Appreciate that. So this is one of my favorite parts of this whole process. That's support for PLA. They literally have support. Since you can, the AMS, the thing on the top of it, it has 4 filament spaces, so you can put 4 filaments in it. And what's cool about that, someone with the bear, appreciate you, with the AMS, that has 4 filament slots. You can connect 4 of the AMSs for a total of 16 separate filaments that you can put into one print. And it will switch between the filaments as it needs. Yeah, that excites me. But this also, how dare you? This is like, it's not a lot of support, but this is part of the reason. Like, two things about their PLA that excite me. One, that they have a support, like specifically just for printing supports. Because if you've 3D printed, you know how hard it is to take out your supports from a model, especially if you have something with some fine details and you don't want to like break off a thing because it would hurt. This isn't powerful. I mean, there's a bug I can make about that multi-filament feeder from the Kickstarter. Same. I've been waiting for that the entire time. And I feel like they got this on lock. If I could comfortably do so, I would sell my M5 and my CR10 Smart and get another one of these. Already, I've had it a day. I've used it twice. I've only printed a benchy and one other thing that's already in it. Like, it's a modification. I literally would sell my M5 just after the one print. I haven't tried anything major, but the idea that we can buy a hub and then plug in the hub and then put 3 more AMSs to have 16 separate filaments at once. Come on. Appreciate the cent. If you have any pull-out Star Citizen, please make sure they add several cornroll options to the character creation. But I don't know if you've seen it. They showed off a bunch of different hairstyles at CitizenCon. They have like 3 or 4 different styles of locks, which makes me expect that there's going to be a bunch of different cornroll options.
What is a Gusto Groundhog?
I've never seen Gus the Groundhog. Appreciate that, Soma. Thank you much. Thank you much. I didn't know there were groundhogs over there, but TLDR, I'm talking too much. This is cool. The fact that there's a support PLA in and of itself, so it's easy to take off, makes me extremely excited, and I'm probably going to end up switching to all of their filaments for one other reason. Each one of their filaments has an RFID chip in it to let the printer know all of the settings it needs to know for that filament. That is exciting. That is exciting. So that's the AMS, and that's a little bag of desiccant. Also, that little snap on the beat. That was a happy accident. It wasn't even purposeful. This is my favorite part of all the electronics that you buy. Take that plastic off. Let go. Take the plastic off and put the glue stick on. That is literally the benchy. That is the camera inside of the X1 Carbon. Cypher, I know you can appreciate this. I know you can appreciate this camera because this camera is so much better than the Anchormate camera. Oh, this is a 3D printer mod. I just set it up yesterday. Well, that's why I was not streaming yesterday.
Excellent.
And we had to get the Mr. Burns in there. But yeah, sure. Now, if you want to see, like, literally, I'll show you this now, so you can see it again. Let go. Thank you for the doggos. Let go. Look at how sweet that camera is. Now, if you want to see the difference, Lalo was like, the dogs are in there. I'm shutting the door. Here's the difference between the Anchormake and the Carbon. This is a print from the Anchormake M5. It's a black and white camera versus it's even in a better position on the printer. Like, it's a huge difference. That is huge. Also, the M5 is a bed slinger. This thing, the bed doesn't move. The print head is what moves. Also, Cypher, now you can see why, like, when I said I was ready to sell my M5, the camera alone is a good enough reason why. But, like, I know I have other 3D printed stuff. Which one did I put the... One of these I put in the M5. I think it was the... No, it was the Phoenix. The Phoenix was the most interesting one of the cuts. But yeah, like 1500. Oh yeah, this thing is 1500. Like, no questions. It's 1500. Now they have different printers. This is just, look at it. Oh, the camera's so good. That is so good. Oh my God. And I feel like one of the things, to be fair, if I'm going to be fair to the printer and the camera, again, with the Anchor Make, it slings the bed. It is a bed mover. The print head stays on one axis. With the Anchor Make, the print head does the moving. How fast does it print? It's about as fast as the M5. It's got the same speeds as the M5. So, like, solid. But, like, that camera's just impressive for no reason. For no good reason.
Excellent.
And it is excellent. So, yeah. If you're wondering why I'm excited and very likely to sell off my Anchor Make M5, give it a chance. Even if it's only for, like, a portion of the value of the X1 Carbon, I would literally sell both of my 3D printers. So if you had spent the money, would you think it's worth it? Yes. Already. Artificers looking at the M5. I feel like with the M5, I think it's like what, 700-800 or 800 or 900. If you're gonna get close to 1,000, I would say don't even do it. Like, I love the Anchor Make, but I would immediately switch to the X1 given the chance. This one is being made that's huge for bigger stuff. Oh yeah. With the what's already here? I'm with it. I'm with it. I would have to worry. I would be concerned about shipping. Cypher. Their pre-Black Friday sale with a massive bundle. That wouldn't surprise me. They would need to. And what's funny is that the Bamboo Lab came out last year. Wait a minute. They have Cypher, you may hate that I'm even showing you this. This is their printer. It's a tiny one. But this is literally 4 different filaments loading into a tiny printer. Miss Cusi the I want to see the specs on. Oh, you gotta be, don't play with me like that. 13 hours, and if that moves, those treads look like they move. Oh my god. Somebody made Tanker Toys. I want a spaceship. If I could get an F8 Lightning, I would put multiple colors on an F8 Lightning and print an F8 Lightning. That is the coolest phone charge I've ever seen. So we splitting custody on one of these. So it's got the multicolored thing, full auto calibration, active flow rate, prints silently, reliability from Bamboo Lab, high speed precision, Maker World. What? I've seen people do stuff like that. That is cool. Like, people are making prints, like pictures in 3D. Is this from the link you posted? No, I didn't post a link to this one at all. I should, because good God. I like the donut. The fact that all of this is in one print. Turn the once steep learning curve into an enjoyable journey. It's already pre-assembled? What? Now, I want to see the size of that bed, because it's going to be tiny. Like, for real, for real. A1 probes the bed with a nozzle to measure the absolute Z offset. No need to stick a paper as reference. What? That's silly. The fact that they have this tech in their print heads is silly. 14-minute benchy? Although, to be fair, with that being a benchy, like, the benchy is not really big, so that's probably like 8 inches maybe. One click away from printing, active noise monitor canceling. That's how fast you swap the nozzle for the hot end? You gotta be joking me. And yeah, these transitions are fantastic. Camera lens cover. What? If the camera on this tiny thing is better than the M5, I'm done. Why they doing me like this? Mini is roughly 450. I want to see the bed size. Yeah, let's go to the page. What's the bed size talking about? 180 millimeters. I do not know the translation of millimeters to inches. You know how bad it is? How bad it is my obsession with Bamboo Lab stuff right now? That is literally the Bamboo Lab website. Seven inches. I was right. Bamboo does not play around at all. What up, Artificer? Good to see you. I was summoned for 3D printer smut. I mean, we do talk smut in here like this, cause reasons. That explains it. At what point will the printer start making printers? I mean, I feel like that's mostly there already. This will be more my jam for now. I only want to print up little things to go on my desk. This comes out of the box, ready. And yeah, Artificer, you might want to meet the new member of the family. That's the Twitch? No, it's a TikTok. This is the newest member of the Nightcore family. It was not, I truly did not mean to make an ASMR video, but like after doing it, I didn't mute any of the stuff. So I was like, I mean, we might as well just leave this here. It was just, it's a happy accident that it turned out. Listen to that. Yeah. Had one of my wishes for ages. I think Navy Federal. Put the Polaris in at 3.2.5 patch notes. That's hilarious. That is the camera, fam. When I tell you, I'm still blown away by this camera. Again, this is the camera of it printing the Benchy for reference. And this is the M5 camera, a printer that released in what apparently is the same time frame, because the X1 was out. People have videos from last year in this time frame. That's tight, right? Like, that's lovely. When that happened, I was blown away. But like the idea of this being a thing, look at this. This makes me feel so good in my pants. I'm gonna do my dance. Yeah.
Excellent.
It is excellent. Thank you, Mr. Burns. It's game on Steam. It is not on Steam, Anthony. If you're playing Star Citizen is only available at robertspaceindustriescom. I like it a lot. Same. So if we go over here, and if you're curious, when I'm talking about the AMS is, I don't know what it stands for. I need to figure that out. No, actually, let's just go in here, accessories for the X1 series. This thing, you can have 4 of these connected for up to 16 filaments at once. The idea that someone printed this. I don't even like monkeys that much, but that is sweet. There's no term other than that. That's one color print. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them. Look at this. The idea that one, they have it. This is a pumpkin Viking with teeth. One person in the back said, "Oh, I know a man." Right? I know a thing. I got that. And then they have that the little tiny spool of filament that is support that I put in the video. That's what that is.
This is the way.
That's how easy it makes taking supports off. What? And yeah, you can put multiple filaments in. So if you know you're going to need one filament, you can set it to be the overfill. I need it so much. You can literally tell it to print it in a weaker PLA type for the support connection. That's wild. Exactly. That's what their whole supports are. Like, it came with it came with that little support PLA. And the AMS literally has those for desiccant, and like somebody else had like little beads of desiccant that they recommend, and they modeled little things that you can put to fill with the little beads of desiccant, and then they put them in these as well in the little cups. I hope it works well, fam. Literally, I'm excited. And this, I have too many filaments to switch right now, but at some point, once my filaments run out, the idea that they have RFID in their filaments to automatically set the settings of that filament, and that is one of them with 4 different AMSs set up. Is the filament box heated too? I don't believe it's heated, but it is made to dry. The filaments are in there with all kinds of desiccant, like seriously dry out. I have not been this excited about a 3D printer since the M5. That was a year ago, and I want to print all the things at this point. So if anybody has found anything related to the F8C Lightning in STL form, I want to print it. Hook it up. Send it to me. Will print. Might be able to help you on that. Let me do some digging. If you find it, send it. I'm printing it. Don't think I'll get much sleep tonight. I'm not going to be able to be on for IAE, so I'm going to sleep fine. Brunda, brunda, boom, 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 boom. All right, it says no sound. I'm speaking so that it knows the sound. I would mention HK47 right away. I mean, there are only so many meat bags. Too much energy and excitement for me? No such thing. Pyro as awesome as everyone's saying. I thought it was great, and I didn't even get to fly around a lot in there. Let's see. Trying to see, because Cypher sent me a link to the V6 for the Anchor Make, which is like a filament system to do the same thing as this does. But there's Bamboo Labs has it done already. Tracking UPS like they owe me money and not something I ordered. I mean, sometimes you gotta track them though. I'm trying to see where on here it says when this can be done. When? Because we were supposed to get this year. It was supposed to be early this year that it was supposed to drop. I like transparency, but like, when? You think Star Citizen will have an RP-like scene? Oh, guaranteed. March to April 2024. That's already a year after. Or at least it was supposed to be coming out around now at minimum. Interesting. You play Apex Legends? Not really, Green. I have played, and I can play. I just don't play. Boom, 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 boom. $800. No, I'm good. I was looking at the Anchor Make, and it sent me another Kickstarter that is of a thing that is literally made for 3D scanning objects, and it's like $800. I think the most I'm getting right now, and that's with 35% off. Sheesh. gonna be $1,200. Nope. Although this is different because this will be done this year, which is that's a bonus. Apex is kind of too hard now. I feel like you need to go in, if you're gonna play Apex, you need to go in with a pre-made. Go in with your squad that you already got set up, people that you already know you can play with, to go into Apex. Otherwise, you're gonna get lit smooth up. You gonna find yourself lit right on up. You gonna get your body wrecked on up. You gonna get racked up. You gonna get racked. Yeah. 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 My boo. You gonna get wrecked up, my boy. My boy, my boy. My boy. My boy. You gon' get wrecked up, my boy. I'ma wreck your shit. I'ma wreck your shit. I'ma wreck your shit. Ooh. Ooh. I'ma wreck your shit. Might be the best use of VoIP I've ever seen. Didn't even know it worked on the character creation screen. Oh yeah, Samadhi. I feel like the key, if you're dealing with VoIP, is frame rate. Now, since this is live, I feel like I went into the tutorial. Now I know by doing the tutorial, I'm not gonna be able to access most of my ships until it's done. Really, only the one that they're gonna give me access to. But I want to see how the experience has evolved, and I want to see what new players are going to experience when they hop into Star Citizen. So let go. Oh, the GTA 6 is reportedly more expensive than this now. I don't know for sure, but yeah. Makes the characters making while singing makes me feel like I need an adult.
Mom, I need an adult. Please help.
And the Prime X 12K VR headset isn't released yet, but it's supposed to have 12K pixels horizontal. That's a lot. That's powerful. Apex cuts me like I owe it money. Cuts you like it owes you money. Am I standing? Yes. Woo. Pop them knees up just in case. Really like your voice. There's nothing. You don't even have to know why, Alex. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you much. Thank you much.
Tutorial. Your first steps. So get up. Get off of your cheeks. Move yourself. Yes. Excellent. Now that we've reset it looks much better to speak to you in my own voice, and now we can get rid of the camera. Watch this. Gone. Only me.
Only my voice and my character's face can talk to you now. Yeah. And I will tell you our space folk story right motherfucking now. You know what we gon' do. It's what we do. We tell space folk lore stories. We tell them all, and then we crouch and then tell a couple more. We tell a couple more. Unfortunately, I don't expect to be at PAX Unplugged. No. Yeah. When even is PAX Unplugged? I have no idea. I just know it exists. I mean, like I know cons exist because Cypher's always like, I'm heading in this plane real quick. I'm gonna go do this thing. How the it's a door. Open the door. Need to go assault tabletop. I would love to go, but also one, I don't know when it is. Two, someone's gonna fly me out. It's 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm not going. I don't have the money to do any of that. Came here to have a good time and I'm feeling attacked right now. You shouldn't feel attacked. That's just showing how out of touch I am. Like, when is a con? I don't know. Cypher's on a plane. Cool. It's got to be a con coming up soon. That's literally how I experience pretty much everything. How much you open this? Damn, seriously though, I'm literally about looking at like how soon it's gonna take me to save up half the money for another X1 Carbon. Cause we're waiting for this stupid V6 that's not even gonna come out for like maybe 5 months. December, January, February, March, April, May. So 6 to 7 months. And I got something that does almost exactly what it's supposed to do now. She didn't answer it? Yeah, I'm not. Cause I can't go. I ain't got the money. I'm broke. COSD they just have. I mean, I would hope not. Oh, that's why. Cause they want me to eat these. Eat. It's time for me to that's a good burrito. All right, cool. And then have a drink. Let's get ready to have a quick sippy. I forgot that I chose the tutorial literally just that quick. Equip your helmet. What if I don't want to equip my helmet? Let's go ahead and open this up. Helmet on. Let go, let go, let go. Next. Open the door and exit tab. Now they want to let me out. The capo first. Animatics must be tight. Oh yeah, they are on this. So torn between the C1 and the Zeus Clipper cargo space. But if the C1 flies like the A1, I need that smoothness in my life. Angelus, I basically, I'll tell you in a minute. Wait a minute, I thought I just put my helmet on. That's on mute. I put it on, right? Was that the executive joint? Okay, no, I was concerned. All right, cool. I was like, I know I put it on. I now know how hard it is to have characters doing things like that because collision physics, yeah, it's tough. Too much cargo and you can't access the components. They said that about the Zeus Clipper? Like what components can't you access? This is the first I've heard of that. So enlighten me, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Tell me what you're talking about. And Gibson made a post. Ooh. Now, mind you, to be fair, all right, let's slow it down and have a quick walk, right? So I pre-ordered. I basically CCU'd my freelancer because I don't like the freelancer fam. I feel like the freelancer series is ugly. It's too bulbous. I just don't like that whole company's ship line. I just typically, nah, I'm not a fan. But TLDR, I went with CCUing my freelancer to a Zeus Clipper because I had the hope that since the A1 was the loaner for the Zeus, I was like, maybe if I get a Zeus Clipper, then they will give me the C1 as a loaner, because that seems like a great reason to update the matrix, right? Like, you got a C1, it's a Clipper, it's a Zeus. Here, have this as a loaner. It just made sense to me, so I was like, let's do it. Alright, so I decided they were okay with the trade-off. Interesting. Origin the Crusader guy, Misk is growing on me. No. I have been a Aegis and like a little bit of Anvil and like Drake dude this whole time. And
07 chat.
Ayo, the dog 1086 with a 200 bitos. Thank you much. I feel like it was just bad design because RSI sounded more like Drake with that statement. I mean, I don't even mind that. Wait a minute with the 500 bidos. Appreciate you, the dog 1086. Thank you much. Drake scratches my sketchy BattleTech itch. I mean, you gotta have a little bit of sketchy on the squad. To be fair, for all intents and purposes, if you're gonna do any kind of bounty hunting, you need to have a sketchy company that seems a little sus on the back burner. You gotta have them on your squad. So that's basically what Drake does. Drake is the, hey, look, man, look, I know you gotta go and take a dude. You may have to take him somewhere that he don't want to be, right? Let's give you that ability cheap. Like, they'll give you exactly what you need to mess a dude up, take his whole house, take his whole crew, and then, like, here, look, give me like $8 for that. Like, done. But nah, the freelancer is ugly to me. So, like, Crusader with the Mercury Star Runner, they had me on board. But where they really pulled me in was the A1. When I saw the A1 and I was like, ooh, look at the engines. Boy, those Jones is clean. So yeah, that's where we at. And if you look back, let me angle a little bit. Let me go back to the back of the train, because man, actually I don't want to go too far back. Let's go right here so we can see. Actually, let me see how much of my cameras they still have. Ooh. 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 Get him. Get him. Fuck him up, Kenneth. Get him, Kenneth. But no, like, look at it. You can see the whole place behind me. I love it. But yeah, TLDR. Drake has always been that, like, look, we can wreck everything, but $1,500. Like, they're like used cars. They're like, look, just give me a little something, man. They cover the hole. I see you with the rose, Jerry. Thanks. But yeah, oh, I didn't even see the crown, Soma. Thank you much. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. I'm salvaging busted boats. I need to be in a dirty, sketchy block that munches metal. I mean, to be fair, that's why I'm glad that the Vulture exists, because the Vulture is probably one of the best examples of what mining could be. Now, the only problem I have with the Vulture is that I really am gonna need them to give me another mining ship. Like, for real, for real. Like, I'm not even playing. I need another solo miner, because the mole is cool, but the mole is not like, hey, look, I'm gonna go handle this business with this ship real quick, and I'll see you on a little bit. The mole is like, hey, look, come with me. I'm gonna do a job, and I'm gonna cut you a check. Maybe an origin salvager. If they put an origin salvager out there, I will literally melt most of my fleet. And also, if we can get an origin ship, not origin, if we can get a Crusader ship, I would love an origin salvager, because to be fair, origin is gorgeous. But like, if we can get a Crusader ship that is on the same level as the Carrack, not the Mercury Star Runner, because the Mercury Star Runner is not big enough. You give me a Crusader ship that's the Carrack, it's like the Carrack, that isn't as massive as like the flipping C1s, not C1s, it's the Hercules. Oh, Snap's Band of Badgers with the rate. Appreciate you, Band of Badgers. Get your salute. Thank you much. How's your stream? What are we up to? Thank you for coming by. If you've never been here before, I'm DeejayKnight. I am a full-time space and sci-fi streamer. We're currently rocking out some Star Citizens because reasons. Also, don't forget, if you are on Twitch and you haven't hit the follow button, do it. If you're on the TikTok and you haven't hit those likes, do it. We're at 3,748 likes. Appreciate you. And if you were on the other place, you haven't hit the like and subscribe,
What are you waiting for? Do it. Do it. Like it. Subscribe to it. You know you wanna.
Hey, yo, who mans is this?
who mans is this? Who mans is this? Who mans? So is the C1 in the patch right now? Nice. Nice to the yes. Hopefully they updated so that the C1 is the loaner for the Zeus Clipper, because I want it. I want to at least fly it. I want to fly it. If not, it's gonna be an A1. I'm hoping
This is the way.
it's the Clipper. The Zeus. Hoping it's a C1.
Welcome
Give it to
to
me.
the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
The factory line has all of Microtech's latest offerings.
Okay. Is Zeus CL loaner still the A1? I'm mad about that. I mean, hopefully they updated.
Microtech.
Please
I feel like it's only fair. if you get a Zeus and you have a Zeus Clipper, then the A1 should be the one. Somebody waiting for their ship. There's somebody else waiting for their ship. It's like lines.
Be sure to explore all new
Welcome
has to offer.
to the ASOP Vehicle
Whether it's the
Retrieval
latest in
System.
cutting-edge technology or the beauty of our award-winning
Please
gardens.
visit us again.
The city
Ooh,
of tomorrow
since it won't let us
has a
pull the
lot
ship
going
up.
on today.
Let's see if anybody's already had a ship pulled up. Let's see if they let us get weird. Oh, we want to find out. We're gonna find out if we could hop in somebody's ship. Let's go. Good morning, Hammerhead cargo variant to really mess with people. I still want the Kraken. Like, I'm always gonna want the Kraken because obviously Kraken, but still. I want it. View map. Wait a minute. View the area map. Oh man, I forgot I'm in the tutorial. No wonder they won't let me do anything. I forgot that so hard.
Tide of travel,
And that means I have to go back on the train.
newly renovated accommodation.
That's what I get. I'm like so used to doing things. I was like, let me see what the new player experience is. It makes perfect sense that the new player experience is like, no, seriously. Look at stuff. Me and my infinite used to doing things. The homie Todd Bridges bringing over the raid. Appreciate it. Thank you much, Todd. Get up in the Star Citizen. And yes, fam, that is, if you know who Todd Bridges is, yes. That is Todd Bridges. Appreciate you with the raid. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great day. How was your stream? What were you up to? Were you also in the fork knife? Like I've seen you previously. How many chicken dinners did you get, fam? How many dubs did you walk out with? Oh, childhood right there, right? Right. All right, so now we got to go back. Habs in hospitals. We got to go back. I hate having to go through the new player experience. I mean, I did it purposefully, but I forgot that I was doing it. I've done it like 4 times now. What up, Brooklyn? How you doing? Do I have a wave in here still? I don't know. Let's see.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Nope. But what does this do? That's not a gloat. I pressed the emote for a gloat. That isn't a gloat. I'm not trying to blow kisses to people. I don't need somebody coming like, hey, DJ, just blew me kisses, man. Like, no. It's not how that works. I didn't do that. I didn't try to do that. It didn't say what it was supposed to be. I'm offended a little bit. It's kind of rude. It's time to head on back so we can do this stupid thing because we went too far. Too far away. Too far away. What up, Paul? How you doing? Paul, wow. Paul in the wow. Doing all dog. I'm doing well, folks. I don't know about yourself. How you doing? All right, let's back it up a little bit while we talk. Because I know we're going to hit the place we need to get off real quick. In the meantime, let's just go back it up. Back it up and dump it. Back it up and dump it. Doing good? Glad to hear it, fam. Alright, so now we're chilling, waiting for this stupid train to take us back to stupid 17 kilometers. Also, to be fair, how bomb is it that like 17 kilometers is in like 2 minutes? If that. Like 30 seconds on the train. It's like, well, new stop. There you go. 17 kilometers. That's bomb. Look at that. Look at that. It's fancy. Different strokes, yes sir. That's exactly who we're talking about, Big Data. Man, I gotta go upstairs. Rude. 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 And disrespectful. So now I gotta come up these stupid stairs. Fam, this is literally right after we woke up. Like, here, I'm looking at the area map. Look, boom. at the area map. Are you happy now? I'm viewing it. It is being viewed. All right, use the shopping kiosk. I forgot that they want me to go buy stuff. Biker Scout, what up? Appreciate you having the fam get brought over here again today. I get the feeling this was your doing. All is fantastic, fam. We get to play Star Citizen. 3.2 1.1 just went live, so I'm trying the tutorial out, and I keep forgetting that, like, I do the tutorial because reasons. Right, like I keep trying to see what the tutorial is talking about, just because the idea of doing a tutorial is a fancy choice, right? Like, it's nice. All right, so now that we've checked out that, we don't have to buy anything, but out of principle, since we are still here, we should probably get a backpack. Let me cop this backpack real quick. I'm gonna get like 6 of these. Was it all the 30? Was it all the more of the Fortnite today? Was there a wipe? I feel like there was a little bit of a wipe. Something about a wipe. I mean, I could be wrong, but yeah, I feel like there was something like a wipe that has happened. Boom, 5 more of those. Give me 6 on.
Smart
Whose
buy.
house? Our house. All right, inventory. Lift it up. Let's get lifted. Wait a minute, they come in gray? Oh, when did that happen? Let it go. That was on earlier. Hope we get time on the next couple days. Who's playing Fortnite again? Noise. I'll know when I see my inventory. Nice. I mean, it gives you 30K, but also I have stupid money in this game. Like, we got money. That's the Mac Flex. Which one? Just the rucksack. Okay, so yeah, it's only the rucksack backpack back there. All right, we got one on. Let's roll. Head to the MT Metro Loop Transit Terminal. Like we did just come from there. It comes in pints? What comes in pints? Agreed, Big Data. Like I'm still kind of like floored. Whoa, just in time. Ooh, these trains get slippery. I wonder if my actual chat mic. Yup, mute microphone. Nope. Volume. Cool. I might have to go to the inventory. I can come join you in Star Citizen right? Hell yeah. Lego. What I'm looking for in the, I guess the friends. The friends tab. Open up the friends. Really? What about your friends? Will they open up? You check your stuff again. Yeah. What about your friends? Oh, I forgot. It's the tutorial. They won't let me do most stuff. See which stop is next on the scrolling signs inside each spaceport. Exit when you reach the spaceport. Next stop, terminal. That doesn't really, I mean, we're getting off at the terminal. Oh, NBIS. They need to rename that. Because they say NB International Spaceport, but like NBIS, that might be a thing that people miss. Wasn't that TLC? It was. It's cool. And of course you can come join fam. Like one of the things I'm trying to start doing is getting more used to waiting in the main menu to get a bunch of fam onto a server. So we can get a bunch of stuff going together. Because I'm so used to just like hopping in, getting in the game, and immediately in there. Yummy. Alright, let go. It'd be so cool to fill a server. I mean, we've done it. I mean, I've been a part of groups of people who've done it. Wants a crew pew. I mean, you gotta pew every now and then. Gotta get some of them pews. Whoa. Alright, locate a fleet manager terminal. Right here.
Welcome.
Yep, they did a great job of blocking it off. So now, since it's a tutorial, we only have access to the Pisces that they gave us.
Be sure to visit New Babbage's renowned promenade.
Retrieve.
Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again.
Please visit us again. PG 6360 at 7 is what I'm waiting for.
Be sure to visit
What is that?
Only a quick ride
Those 5 ships in this update? How? Like loaners? Or like ships that you got in game? Or oh, we're talking about the wipe. That sucks. Blum, blum. That is the Pisces. For those of you who haven't seen it, it is one of the starter ships. It is a fantastical bit of kit. Just look at it. It's a nice. Some say they lost ships and some say they didn't. Weird. Alright, hit the ramp real quick. Let's see what we got. Ships I got in game, kept my money, some of my ships, and lost all my rep. I wonder if they're doing something in regards to rep then, because I feel like that only happens when they're changing a system. Although, to be fair, buggy, but still. Space Mini Cooper, yep, and that's where you would put your cargo space. So on the sides, you get more cargo in the Pisces than you get in the Cutter, but I feel like the Cutter's gonna have more hull. You also do have 2 more spaces for other people to sit behind you. You gotta do the intro missions. Interesting. Well.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems
online. Go away.
Engines online. Bottom fuel is
You are clear to launch.
Lego, Lego. Lego, Lego. Go, go. Lego, Lego. Lego, Lego. Lego, Lego. Lego, Lego, Lego. Go, go.
Takeoff complete.
You have a Titan? I do. I don't have a Titan, I have a Stalker. Get out of here. Are they gonna make us go to space or not? Hangar doors can be located above or ahead of you. To look around while seated, hold Z. Wait for the hangar doors to open before continuing.
Thank you. And please visit again.
We have piloted the Toro ship. Follow the checkpoints out of New Babbage. What checkpoints? Man, y'all gotta be faster than that, fam. I'm on the move. We out this piece. Want a Fury with LTI? I have a Fury with LTI. As far as how many ships I have, stupid amounts of ships. Like, I have a stupid amount. How's controller compatibility? I am not sure. Those members of the Night Corps who have played with controller in Star Citizen, how is it? Personally, I feel like it's not gonna be enough because of how many keybinds exist in this game. But I'm curious if anybody uses controller. Enlighten your boy. Saying I can't get rid of it. I always use the controller. Really? Wait, you mean to tell me that nobody wants it because like you can't get rid of it because nobody wants it, or because everybody has one? Xbox Series 2 Pro, nice. I wanted to get a Series 2, but no point. I also do technically have. I got one of the Scuff Instinct Pros. So like I don't need another one, and I already have one of the Xbox Pros. Why not hold on to your Fury for CCU token? Exactly that. Like, if somebody doesn't want the Fury, you hold on to it as an LTI token. So if you see something that's better than the Fury, something that you want more than the Fury, you CCU there. Get it away for 3 things. So the new ISC is out now. Perfect. Fury MX, I turn into a Gladius. Hold on to it. I have 4 LTI tokens. You know what? I feel like once we finish this tutorial, I will log out so we can watch the new Inside Star Citizen. And then we can also wait. Did I already bypass this thing? Or was it trying to send me another direction? All right, we also turn down the speed. There it is. It's going too fast. Move past it. There we go. I'll get a new IE. I mean, or just not necessarily rush the tokens. And just keep at it. Keep doing what you do. Keep getting more tokens. And get more tokens. And then more tokens. Look at this thing, man. Wait. That landing gear up. There it is. This is why I like Star Citizen, fam. Like every point down there you see, you can get there if you want to. The Doug 1086 with the 500 bidos. Appreciate the bidos. Appreciate the biddos. Thank you very much. All right, get out of the view. Did we angle past it again? Why do I always do this? I'm like, I know how to play this game, man. Stop asking me stupid questions. Hope they have the new star map next patch. I feel like it might be further out than next patch. Because I feel like this might be, like, we might get a couple updates before the end of the year. I feel like if we're talking about next, let's say, the March patch. We get like every, like, because I feel like every quarter we get a major patch. If we get the March patch, I'm with it. But I also feel like it might be closer to a year. I feel like a lot of the stuff at CitizenCon is not like right next to launching. So I'm imagining it's gonna be a little bit. I use controllers, Trustmaster and MMG Crosswinds. I only play with controllers. Mind you, I mean computer controllers, not console. True. I'm actually intrigued because Scuff has a new controller out that is digital, like clicky key type controller, and I want it. Like for real, for real. I want it.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Oh, they made left alt M, so it's a pretty cake to request docking. I like it. Don't kick me. Want more tech stuff? Must be a day of the week. Pretty much that. If it's the day that ends in Y, I want more stuff. Find it funny you can't get the C8 Pisces. Even the starter pack is the C8X version. I feel like the Pisces, it might just be because as far as memory serves, the Pisces was the one that's supposed to come with the Carrack. So maybe they want to keep the Pisces Carrack exclusive and then give you the X or the C8R. Oh, we were going to watch it shortly, Nightmare. That has been mentioned. I just wanted to finish the tutorial before we hop in there because I feel like now that we're in it, they probably won't let us out until we get done touching this. Also, we still haven't hooked up the Valve Index. I need to go through and I know that there is a mount for the Valve Index base stations that I want to print for the walls, but I also need to just like unbox it and see whether or not I have what I need in there already, because if I do, then perfect. But I might need to print something to mount it on the wall nicely. Also might not. So when that happens, we're probably gonna make like a couple days a week doing VR stuff, because I really want to play Half-Life Alyx. Towards a 30-minute trap. I mean, I really wanted, like, now that I remember that I'm in the tutorial, the goal is to see what the new player experience is, so we know what new players are up for when they start playing the game, because this is actually a pretty solid tutorial. Now, one thing is, like, I do like this interaction mode on the control panel to change floors. That being up right when you get to the elevator or to the rear bay in your ship. That's a crucial point, especially with free flight starting tomorrow. Yes. So like having the tutorial available for Microtech is crucial. So I wanted to see what this is like, because how many people start Star Citizen and have no idea what they're doing because there's so much you can do and it's just very confusing. So I wanted to hop in and see what it's like, and then like remembering that I chose to do the tutorial as part of it. Store the ship at your Fort Trust. See, now this is actually super crucial because I never store my ships. I mostly never store ships. Check your journal. Use the fleet manager ships to store. I'm trying to see if they tell you how to check your journal, because it says check your journal. Yeah, the fleet manager terminals are a thing. I'm cool with those, but I want to see if it pops up with like press F1 to open up your inventory so that you can look at your other stuff. So I'm hoping that fleet manager terminal goes away. You will then be able to access your own ship. So that means that I should probably be able to access them now.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
No, not yet.
system. Please visit us again.
right, now that I've done that. Nope, I'm still kind of frustrated because like I want it to say press the F keys. They do say how to do the mobiGlass stuff when you locked in your habs. Fair, but like it's a tutorial. Remind people of that sort of thing. Because if it's a half an hour, not everybody's gonna remember the stuff you did half an hour ago. Holy crap! Did I say 30 mil? Who the sent more money to me? Who done it? Who done it? All right, so now that we've done that, done and done. Are we done? Is that the end of the tutorial? Oh wait, I want to actually read the tutorial or read the journal entry. Traversing the verse.
Congratulations, you've completed the Star Citizen tutorial and are ready to explore the universe. Now it's up to you to decide what your life in space will be like. The contract manager on your mobiGlass contains many different opportunities for you to pursue, from simple delivery missions to dangerous criminal jobs. Work hard and build your reputation with different organizations to gain access to more rewarding contracts. Whether you choose to live a life of crime or hunt down bounties and enforce law, it's up to you. However, if you'd rather forge your own path, feel free to use the star map in the mobiGlass and explore all the Stanton system has to offer. From the snowy wastelands of Microtech to the floating city of Orison, there's still much for you to learn and discover. If you ever need assistance, you can seek the guidance of experienced players through the guide system on Spectrum on the Robert Space Industries website, read the helpful posts on the online knowledge base, or ask for a helping hand in chat. Your journal is also a valuable resource containing entries that summarize and elaborate on everything covered in the tutorial, once you venture beyond the major cities and the space stations. Take care. Outside of these protected armistice zones, you will encounter many dangers in the search for profit. Wherever your next steps take you, safe flying. Practice makes perfect. If you're interested in practicing flying or experiencing combat without risking your ship, Star Citizen features an arcade mode called Arena Commander as an option in the game's main menu. mobiGlass. Your mobiGlass personal computer features a variety of functions and apps essential to life in the verse. Below is a list of all the apps, listed in the order they appear, that are accessible via the icons at the bottom of your mobiGlass.
This just makes me happy for the new mobiGlass that's up and coming. Because goodness. Can't store ships that have been crashed, landed, or destroyed. Fair. Will there be traditional professions like space traffic controller or medical rescue? Medical rescue exists. Or medical exists. That's actually why the C8R Pisces exists. And yeah, to be fair, I feel like a lot of the space stations that you see, if you have a bunch of ships, they'll let you choose to access your ship. So like this is my fleet. It's great for first timers if your experience is a time sink, basically. But I wanted to feel it to see what it was like. So the Doug, you were asking me about my ships and whether or not I wanted the Fury. This is my list of ships, and I can explain each of them. Aegis Avenger Stalker is a part of the Stalker or the Avenger line. There are a bunch of them. There's the Avenger Titan, which is the standard. The Titan is going to be your standard courier. The Titan Renegade is a military variant of that courier. It's like a special event version of it. The Stalker is the bounty hunter variant. So when you take somebody down, you can basically, once cuffing gameplay gets brought to the verse, you'll be able to cuff somebody and stuff them in the back of a Stalker. The Gladius Valiant is a light fighter. It is one of the most popular ships in the verse. The Saber Raven is an interceptor. It is literally meant for racing. This is the racing variant. It is only available if you have an Intel Optane drive, if memory serves. So I don't even think they had that available to purchase. That's where the redeeming key came up. Thanks for bringing that up earlier. The Vanguard Hoplite. I don't even remember what the Vanguard Hoplite is a loaner for, because I don't have a Vanguard. I need to go look up the loaner matrix, because this is a loaner for something, and I don't know what it is. Which one of you farted? Also, this asshole had my Benchy that I printed on the X1 Carbon. I wonder if they'll have a medical Carrack to go with a medical Pisces. I feel like a medical Carrack would be too much since the Carrack does have a medbay already. I only have the Saber Comet, not the Raven. I try not to be jelly. I mean, I'm lucky enough that I have literally one of the Intel Optane drives that is the point of getting the Raven. So there's that. Legionnaire. I wish the Legionnaire was in game. That is a great question, because I do have a Legionnaire. The Legionnaire is a dropship that is meant for breaking into other ships. I'll pull it up on the website shortly.
Goodbye. Welcome.
Because we're gonna log out. We're gonna exit the game and then watch the new Inside Star Citizen before we come back in to play some more. Lost your Hornet and Hammerhead. Big rip to my arsenal. I am sorry to hear that. End up trading my Freelancer for a Zeus Mark II MR for bounties. Nice. Plus we have the Galaxy for that. Yeah, but the problem that I have with the Galaxy is my Galaxy that I have currently is a CCU from the Glaive. And I don't know if I want to get rid of the Glaive since it was a referral bonus. I want to keep the referral bonus ship so I can pull those up. But also the Galaxy is a beast and I want to keep the Galaxy. So it's a tough decision. But Titan Renegade that. Then we got the Arrow. The Arrow is a light fighter that is just fantastic. If you've seen Smash Lee low flying, she uses a lot of arrows and gladiuses. The C8 Pisces, it's the ship that you get in the tutorial. I have a C8 that is literally a LTI token. For those of you who don't know what LTI is, it stands for lifetime insurance. So when you get a ship in this game, you pay in-game money to get your ship back. Once the game launches, I feel like ships with LTI will give you that insurance for free. You can still pay to speed up or expedite getting your ship delivered, but it is, for all intents and purposes, a what am I looking for? It is still a. We're talking about the Pisces. Oh yeah, that was a tutorial version. That was, I feel like, the Carrack version. The Rescue is the one that you need to save. I have a Carrack in my expedition pack, so that's why I have the Pisces. The F7C Hornet, I feel like was. I don't think I have a Hornet anymore. I feel like I was gifted a Hornet. I might still have my Super Hornet, but I can't even remember. Lifetime in case shit, basically. In case money. Then we've got the F8C Lightning. Do I need an F8C Lightning? Not really. But I got the F8C Lightning because I melted my Corsair. I liked the Corsair, but I felt like it was too big of a ship. Owners don't count. I mean, we can go through a lot of stuff. I have the Lightning. The Lightning is not LTI though. The Hawk, LTI. I bought it in concept. The Hawk is a light fighter that has a bounty bay in the back. So like you land and you put somebody in a seat in the back. And I think they're gonna be reworking that, but it's there. The Apoa Nox is a racer. It's like a hover bike. The Hover Quad is a 4-wheeler hover bike. We have 2 of those because of referral bonuses. The Mustang Beta. You gotta get a Bangstang. You never know when you might need a Mustang that has a bed. That's why it's called the Bangstang, because the other Mustangs do not have a bed. The Mustang Gamma is a racing variant of the Mustang. And the Mustang Omega is the AMD version. Like the Saber Raven is the Intel ship, the Mustang Omega is the AMD racer. The Crusader A1 Spirit is the bomber. It is glorious because Crusader is fantastic. The A1 Spirit 2 is because I was hoping, I think they must be giving us the A1 as a loaner because I don't have 2 of these. Then the Inferno is literally the cap ship killer that dumps bullets down.
Welcome.
It dumps bullets down. I still have that. I still love that. The Ion is the laser version of that helps take down the shields of a cap ship. Then we've got the Mercury Star Runner medium freight. It's like the Millennium Falcon of Star Citizen, but way prettier. Drake Buccaneer light fighter dumps around. It's disrespectful. Cuddy Black is the standard pirate ship. It's medium freighter, medium fighter. It's got 6 guns, I think it is. Like 4 of them are controlled by the pirate, 2 of them are in the gunner. That you can have somebody in the turret seat. Cuddy Red is the medical version of it with med bays in the back. So if you needed to go somewhere and you needed to be able to revive nearby, you have a Cuddy Red nearby, revive in that. The Cutter is the starter ship that we showed off earlier. The Cutter Scout is the other version of that. Now, I feel like we've got to have a bunch of loaners because of IAE. The Dragonfly is similar to the Hover Quad, except it's a different company that makes it. The Dragonfly Yellow Jacket is just a yellow version of it. Drake Vulture is the light salvage ship. I think is the smallest of the salvage ship. It's a solo salvage. The Asperia Blade is the Vandal ship that I was talking about. The Glaive is the larger version of that. We deliver it just so that I can go in here and select an option so we can get out of that menu before they make us get off of this. Then we scroll back down. The P-52 Merlin, these are referral bonuses. So technically they're also LTI tokens. Do it got cup holders? I mean, I feel like most of these ships have cup holders. The Hull C, yep. They're giving us access to a lot of stuff because of the free fly. The Hull C is just like a fancy freighter. The Prospector, I have a Prospector. For mining specifically, it's like, I feel like there's only like 2 ship-based miners. The Prospector and the Mole. And the Mole needs 2 people. Let me scroll back down. Now, the Reliant Mako I own is literally a news van, but it has a big camera on it and it has a streaming station in it. Obviously, for when we want to FOIP around, we're going to be FOIPing in Star Citizen, delivering news that will be broadcast inside of the verse. Mirai Fury is the fantastic little snub fighter. I don't want the LX because racing, I wanted the Mirai Fury. I feel like me and Smash got together and we put some Furies in a Caterpillar and then flew around and then did stuff out of those. The Razor and the Fury, Mirai Razor, it used to be the Misk Razor, but some odd reason, inverse reasons, they put the Razor from under Misk under Mirai, which is like a different variant of Misk, which is pretty cool in and of itself. We might see a new miner during Fleet Week. That would be nice. I'm still hoping that we get a Crusader miner. The Origin 125 Alpha is a starter light fighter. Like, it's like a smaller ship. Like, if you've seen any of the Origin ships, they are like the BMWs of the Star Citizen universe. So, like, the fancy versions of it. And we'll get into this side so that people on the clock can see it as well. The 325 Alpha is the larger version of it. 125 is the light fighter, because there's the 100i, the 125 Alpha. There's multiple different variants, and the 325 is 300 series versus the 125 being 100 series. Then we got 350R, which is the racer and the size of the same 300 series. The 600i is just a gigantic luxury ship. The 85X is a single-seater luxury fighter, I'm guessing? It's not really meant for fighting, it's meant for being fancy, going somewhere else in a little ship. Luckily, we're near the bottom, so almost done. And I feel like the 85X it's a two-seater. I forgot that. We're a fan of the 400i. The 400i is too big for me, Misfit. It's too big and unwieldy in the weird angles of it. So, like, I had a 400i, and I CCU'd to something else. Is the 890 jump snub. Where's the A2? What? Oh, I don't have a A2. You're talking about the Crusader larger joints. I don't have those. Those diplomatic mentions to Alderaan. The RSI Aurora is... The Aurora MR is the classic of the Auroras. I feel like the LN is a slightly different, like, lower version of the MR. I feel like the MR has different weapons. The Scorpius is a fantastic fighter. I feel like you don't get all of the damage of the Scorpius until you have a gunner, which is part of the reason why I wanted the F8C, because the F8C just dumps rounds down range, all laser rounds, so you never actually run out of rounds. Scorpius is also firing lasers, but in a different way. And the Vanduul Scythe is a medium fighter. Is the Vanduul ship? It's fancy. So, Ellen's the fighter version. I think the MR was the fighter version. Appreciate that clarification. My apologies for being incorrect. But yeah, to be fair, I feel like this is a fantastic way to start the verse for people who haven't played Star Citizen before. I like the repositioning of the tutorial, or the adding the tutorial to this planet. And also, I don't know if anybody noticed, I added 3 more of the controller mounts on the wall, and then I added 1 over here so that when I need to get a controller, like, I'm always gonna keep that Starfield controller at the nearby. I can just literally pop it right here and not have to go hunting for another controller, which is nice. Scorpius is a joy to fly and fun to be a gunner in. Factual. Think you need some more controllers? No such thing. I still actually need to go in and fix a couple of those controllers because we spilled some cracking on a couple of them. So, like, the buttons are sticky. Don't like it. 409's a sexy beast. Looking forward to the X1 being in game. Fam, I am all excited about the X1. That in the Ranger series. The Tumbler Ranger. Basically the bike Harley, like, with big fat wheels. I need that so much. Like, immediately. Immediately. For real, for real. For real and true. All right, so let's get back to check out the latest ISC. AKA Inside Star Citizen. When did I open this? I don't even remember opening this. Refresh. Banana, 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 banana. All right, get tax back. Okay.
The first time I saw the concept of the Sulan, I immediately went over to Ben Curtis and asked him if I could make it. By myself.
He done jump once now. Hated it. Fluid never charged again. Oh, that sucks. Ooh, that thing pretty.
Michael Schneider did the Raylan, and I scouted a lot in his old sketches and the first.
Many people said that it was going to be the Rylan or the Raylan. To those of you who said it, well played. That's exactly what it is.
Phase of the ship, and I found a pretty nice triangle sketch and that's where we started from.
We really wanted to have this feeling of grandeur. It's a relatively small ship, but all its kind of stylings
There's
and
so
its
much
shape,
on this
language
thing.
and forms really
much
are there to make it feel strong and impactful. And so we really tried to kind of push that as much as we can.
Inside Star Citizen.
The Gattax Sulin is Gattax's introduction to the civilian space market with
John is a boss.
starter ship from an alien race.
It's kind
I
of
can
really
see how lots of people like it. It's
defining
massive.
What that manufacturer is for us.
It has everything any player needs to take their first steps in the universe. It can carry cargo. It's got onboard living quarters and a good selection of weaponry for a starter to not die immediately when you get out into hostile space.
When the player first sees the Sulin, we really wanted it to feel kind of just super imposing. It's got this amazing stance where it's kind of towering above you.
The Sulin is almost this monolithic structure
Wait,
that will appear
Sulin?
in your hangar, unlike anything you'll have seen before.
This is not the one I thought it was
It's
gonna be
very
then.
dominating, almost.
I love how that
cliff-like,
body's
dare
just
I say.
randomly floating out there all the
With
time.
its vertical design, it looks
I don't remember the Sulin at all. So this is a brand new ship then.
completely different to any other starter ship that we've brought out before.
Starter ship?
It's a very polished ship, very deliberate with all of its forms and shapes, but then when it comes to its mechanical structure, it's not like our manufacturers like Origin, where it's very high-end but exposed almost.
Starter?
So you'll see all the mechanisms, all the inner workings. As you approach the interior of the ship, you'll notice
That's a starter!
button on the side. You press that, and the wall of the exterior will cascade down into a set of stairs.
We'll be greeted by like this crazy
Same.
Gravlev
Big
sort of
same.
animation where the sort of
Big
wind
old
fractures
same.
and spreads out. Something rooted in the Xi'an lore about the trivial use of Gravlev tech, and just to be able to see it like sort of do something crazy that we can't.
Every
do
time
is,
I
like,
see that happen,
Are we still doing phrasing?
As
I
you
think
enter
phrasing.
the ship, you'll be in what we call the airlock or the ground floor, kind of like an engineering space. All the walls feel quite clean, quite sleek.
You'll get quite an unusual sense of the place because of the rock materials that you've got going on that feel very alien when you walk onto a spaceship.
All of the walls, the panels, fly out, separate, and reveal these crazy big component bays, an armor locker, and also a really cool weapon rack that pops out the wall using that cool grav tech we spoke about. In between two of those
the
components.
fact that it's grab tech, which means they don't actually have to show anything connecting it.
And reveal these crazy
Look
big
mid, bro.
component
Yup.
bays,
Pretty much war.
armor locker, and also
Also,
a really
fam, show some love in the chat to War. War is like one of the illest mods to ever exist in the game of modding. Appreciate you, fam.
cool weapon rack that pops out.
I still
the wall
haven't
using
forgotten
that
to
cool
send you
grav
your
tech we spoke
Starfield
about.
stuff. Please don't
In
hate me.
between two of those component bays,
sorry.
you'll notice the lift embedded into the floor. It's got a really cool glass floor to it, and you'll notice a nice hover plate of Xi'an text, which we've kindly translated into English for you.
We wanted it to feel like it could be inhabited by both Xi'an and human. That was kind of like a design ethos we had. So you'll go on the elevator, which features both.
So once you use the lift to enter the habitation deck, you'll notice a really nice small space, quite simplistic, but that's kind of like how the Xi'an like it.
The Xi'an are very close to nature. We wanted to create this sort of like cave feeling in a couple of places. That was in the bed, and that's a really nice little area for you to lie down at the end of a journey.
Kind of like a hab almost, like the way it kind of is embedded into the wall. Still comfortable though, I can assure you.
It's a lot warmer, a lot
That
more
is super cool.
inviting. Yet through
That
its
is
materials,
super cool.
it still feels like
Very vertical,
a bit
ridiculously
alien.
so.
On your left,
Thought I was
you've
lost in
got
the
a
mail. Wasn't
bathroom.
gonna moan about it. No, I'm apologizing because I hadn't put it in there yet. So that is all my fault. I'm
is-
sorry, dog.
You could
Haven't
say
forgotten about
complicated.
you.
I would say amazing in terms of design. It's definitely over-engineered.
The first thing you will notice is this silver sink almost on the left-hand side.
Which will serve two purposes if you know a little bit about Xi'an lore. So Xi'an poop a little bit differently to humans. So they use that, we use our toilet. The whole door breaks into a load of pieces. The toilet roll holder sort of assembles itself.
With the most elaborate animation I think that's ever been put into a video game for toilets.
And again,
Yeah.
it was just sort of a show of what's trivial to them is like elegance and high-class design to us. It was just a nice little feature. We wanted to incorporate that sort of how they would live if they were on the ship and how humans would
Schmoo.
live on the ship.
Oh shit, literally.
As you go up into the cockpit, you then have a full
Dark
open
Shadows
space.
3.21.1 is live. which I feel like includes a lot of the AI
cascades
stuff
down and
that
you
they've
see
been working
the
on.
seat presented to you almost like an altar. You enter the seat and you float up on your back, almost like you're about to launch into space on a rocket. And this massive mechanism of plates assemble behind you using GravTech.
That is something that is going to take Star Citizen to another level, because a lot of the ships that we have now look like planes. This is, in my opinion, one of the first actually weird looking, like alien looking ships that we've gotten. And yes, I know the, what is it? The Shun, the Xian, with like the 4 engines on the side. That one's cool, but this, the idea that you're laying on your back. Cartual, yes. This is a step further in the alien direction, and it is highly impressive that they have gone there like that. Well played to Sig. I am melting something to add one of these to the fleet, and I don't like to say that often at all.
Like to hold your seat.
No cup holders? You don't know there's no cup
You
holders.
feel like a badass just before you take off.
What if there's cup holders somewhere else?
One of the best experiences in the ship is when you sit in that pilot seat and it kind of transforms and the ship moves around you to kind of put you up into
Nobody is
within the
doing that,
canopy.
man.
With most of our ships, you
Want to know the price
sit
point?
horizontal to the gravity plane, whereas with this, you're sat on your back, kind of
No
facing
extra
straight
air
up at the
circulation have
stars.
situated companies making resin printing more affordable and convenient to get into.
And it gives a completely different feel to the ship.
For the art team, the vertical takeoff was great. It was one of the things that we were like super keen on getting in from the very start. It may have caused a few headaches for some of the other departments that we work with. It was quite.
Never heard of Ultra
kind
Print.
Doubted whether or not it was going to function. But visually, it gives such a nice kind of silhouette to the ship.
I like the fact that we were applying very traditional technology in space exploration to something so advanced.
Flying it is one of those things, the first time you take off in it, your
Starter
brain
could
has
melt
to
my
do a bit
Pisces.
of
If it's
recalibration compared to
that
every
price,
other ship in the game.
If you look at the stars,
You might.
see
I'm
them
imagining
going,
CCU.
from up to down and not from left to right.
Fundamentally, you still fly in the direction
That's
you're
awesome
pointing.
looking.
It's just that you land and take off essentially 90 degrees to what you are adjusted to. If you throttle forwards, you go up, but that's the direction the ship is pointed.
Obviously, Xi'an used GravTech quite a lot, and we wanted to make sure we leveraged that as much as possible. However, for things such as wings and thrusters, I think it's really important that we keep that to a minimum. If something's heavy, like, we can't rely on gravity to keep it on.
That's
It has
beautiful.
Probably the
Smash
most
is going to
amount
have
of
a
maneuvering
blast
thrusters, I
low
think, on a
flying
ship
this.
size,
Guaranteed.
24. That is simply to make it one of the most agile starter ships in the game and to cover the required maneuvering angles on a ship when it transforms. So once you have taken off and you retract the landing gear, the ship transforms slightly into a more expanded state. The 3 main thrusters change angle, the wings change angle. And
I want to
then
see
this
what it looks
requires
like.
the maneuvering thrusters to sort of
What the
compensate
cargo
for
hold
that.
looks like.
So the amount of thrusters
Pick a number
the
1 through
ship has
5.
allows it to be pretty agile regardless of state, regardless of atmosphere or space.
I don't remember
prefer
seeing the cargo
vertical
area.
takeoff compared to the normal. It's just a completely different feel, and you can land in tighter spaces.
My favorite part of the ship is definitely the way it transforms out of landing mode into deployed. All of the wings fold back,
that's
so the landing
gorgeous.
gear is actually built into the edges of each of the wings.
Oh!
At night, it's even
Dark
cooler.
shadows
All of the headlights
with the
move
3
around
gifted.
because they're all animated on part of the wing.
Appreciate you. Give me
And
some
so
love,
does
hype, and
the
salutes in the
light
chat to
pop
those
out
gifted
off
subs.
the end of the landing
Get some
gear, which
swags
lights
in
up those
chat. That's
big
what I'm talking about. Give me
pieces.
some DJK
Landing
swags.
it requires a little bit of
Give me some
adjustment
swag.
compared to traditional
Also,
flights in
Cycles a
Star
sub
Citizen.
again, and
You
Night
deploy your
Fat,
landing
yeah,
gear as
yeah.
you would. The ship transforms,
Awkwardish
the landing gear
Panda.
comes down. But instead of landing on your belly, you essentially land on your behind.
It kind of gives the nod back.
Let me go back a little bit because I got sidetracked.
Pieces.
Also, I really do
Landing
want to see
it
this again.
requires a little bit of adjustment compared to traditional flights
Flight,
in
this
Star
ship's giving me
Citizen.
edge tomorrow.
You
Yes.
deploy your landing gear as you would. The ship transforms, the landing gear comes down. But instead of
that's so
landing on your belly, you essentially land on your behind.
It kind of gives the nod back to some of our classic kind of modern day space shuttles, but it kind of gives a real unique experience on
It
takeoff and landing.
does.
It takes a little
I'm
bit
mad
of
that
getting
I didn't
used
think
to,
of that before.
but the payoff is just the way the ship flies and the silhouette of it and just
Ooh,
the
that's
unique
close.
feeling, making it feel
These
really
boys,
alien
wow.
compared to our other ships.
My band new merch been in the game yet? Not yet.
So being the
TBK.
first ship from the manufacturer,
They did talk about the Banu Merchantman during CitizenCon, though. The Banu Merchantman, I feel like the people that were working on the Merchantman left the company. Don't know why. Don't know the reasons behind it, but like they were no longer there. And then like they got new people in, and then there are people on it now. So they're working on it. It'll be in the game when it's done.
Attack that people are going to see in game. For me, it was really important that. It
and yeah, I'm a big
real,
fan of the symmetry. Also, the rock
player.
looking on the outside of it.
Will appreciate the fact of how much we've managed to fit into such.
I want to see what the guns
platform.
are.
So the Sulan
shoot something.
Pitched as a starter ship, but it sort of goes beyond some of our other starter ships.
But where's the cargo
hold? A lot
hold?
of onboard living, so it allows you to do a little bit of exploration, a little bit of pathfinding.
Guns are here.
It's not as good as dedicated explorers or pathfinders, but it is sort of better than other starters in that regard. The big unique factor of the Sulan is simply the visual style being an alien ship.
I think we've not had very many opportunities to really show off what we can do with our alien races yet, and so this for us was a real opportunity to really distinguish that ship.
Basically, the brake lights on this thing.
Manufacturers.
The overall feel of the ship is far different.
Whatever version that is
that
with the
came
rocks
before
on it, because it's not the standard one. I need it.
A bit of mystery
or it might not
on
be.
how this thing works. It was quite exciting to try something different from the usual way we did spaceships.
The concept is completely striking, unlike anything I'd seen. Obviously, being a fan of vehicles full stop, regardless of whether they're a spaceship, ground vehicle,
There's the guns.
real or fictional. Seeing this was unlike
Is it
anything
2 or
I'd ever
it's 3 guns?
experienced.
Way we did spaceships.
Fan of vehicles full stop, regardless of whether they're a spaceship, ground vehicle, real or fictional. Seeing
3
this
times
was
Panther, so
unlike
size
anything
3,
I'd
not that
ever
starter-ish.
experienced
Ooh.
before, and I was desperate to be part of the construction of it.
Compared to other starships, this is
Yo,
something
Smash is gonna have a
entirely
blast with the
different,
low
both
trigun,
flight and
right?
visual, and that sort of
I thought the rooms were gonna shit work. The orients from horizontal to vertical. Yeah, they're top.
Citizen player,
Like
then the Sulan is for you.
It's an alien ship, but like they make it like to where it feels like we would have like stairs to like small floors. It looks like, but I couldn't tell the cargo area. That's what I'm waiting to see, baby. Give me some details on the C1. Let's go. Let's go. You said they're in the HUD. In the HUD, I was looking on the HUD, but I didn't see it. So let me see. Work in progress. Yeah, but like, if it's done, is it really work in progress anymore? Pause. Panthers. I don't know what size the Panthers are, but yeah, I already know. I see the low fly videos. How much has Smash already planned to go hefty low flying in this? Also, the Spirit. Let's fucking go.
The Crusader Spirit C1 is the cargo variant of the Crusader Spirit series. It swaps out the bomb bay, the central section of the ship, for a large cargo hold. It fits some of our ground vehicles in it, and it's really very much a purpose-built kind of cargo hauler. Just did a whole thing on the A1 at CitizenCon. It's basically that, but just with cargo. No. Nope. Nope. Nope.
That was a fantastic thing to say, because he's not wrong. I need this ship.
The Spirit C1 is the cargo hauler of the Spirit family.
This is Crusader
$60 billion
Industries'
right?
cutlass competitor.
Its closest competitors
$60 billion
are the Cutlass
man.
Black and the Freelancer.
Ooh,
They're all
so pretty next
roughly
to
about
those.
the same size, the same cargo capacity.
Those are not roughly the same size. The Spirit is quite obviously bigger. Mostly because wings, but like the Cuddy Black is sleeker in the middle. I feel like if we look at them in what my brain sees, like the Freelancer's like an anaconda-ish, kind of like with a head of a snake, like snake-ish body with a little bit of boxy on the side. The Cuddy Black is like a iguana, right? Like big bellies, arms out to the sides, big legs in the back. And the Spirit's just like a shark. It's just like a deepest, bluest. The head is like a shark's fin. Can't wait for the Banu. I'm excited for you to get the Banu, TBK.
Cutlass Black and the Freelancer, they're all roughly about the same size, the same cargo capacity. Compared to our other cargo ships in the game, this sits in sort of the lower half.
Look at it. I know most of that is in the wings, but like, even if we're talking about the hull, I'm going to get like this sheet of paper. So like, if we're going paper-wise, going from edge to edge, this is about the width of the C1. So let me get a piece of, something to write with so I can make sure I'm not silly. So that is C1. And then over here, we're talking about the width of this, that. And I'm specifically going on the area where you end up, you have the ability to kind of walk through on the ship, discounting the wings. So if we're going to the middle area, and even if we break down the side of that, go back to about there. So there's two different slots that the C1 has. C1. Then this is Freelancer. This is the cubby. Now I know we could load up a website and do this, but like going from this side to this side goes here. If this thing ever like pays attention to me. So like on this sheet of paper, great. It's too bright. Maybe we need to zoom in. Boom. Bigger camera. Stop looking at my face. Look at my hands. Focus on this. There we go. Nothing. Okay, yeah. So you can see a little bit over there. That's where the C1 is, at the thickest width of it. But then you get in here. So here is where, like from this edge of the paper to here is the Freelancer. To here is the Cuddy. And then like right in between is the C1. So like it's close. It's the midsections are a lot, but like the C1 is the longest of all of them for sure.
Half of
C1 is a Cobra chicken.
Cargo capacity, certainly compared to some of the other Crusader ships like the Starlifters that carry a huge amount of cargo. This is on the lower end. You can put 32 SU cargo crates in there,
that's a lot,
or you can put vehicles in there. It's not a dedicated vehicle hauler, but there are a lot of vehicles, Cyclone-sized and below, that will fit inside it.
Yeah.
It utilises that central room to essentially be stripped out and filled full of cargo, and it can carry them internally, which are...
This is the Spirit I want as a loner. Let me check it out real quick. Let me click it. Hot dropping an assault team. Exactly. Ooh, with the executive skin. Yeah. Ward knows what he's talking about. Look at this. Why is this over here? Move this to where we were. Stop being rude. Is this here? No. Perfect. Ooh. So this is the version of the Spirit that Ward's talking about. That is gorgeous. That I feel like is going to be like the concierge skin. At least that feels like a concierge skin. If it is, good, because I'm going to get it out of principle, because that is gorgeous. That is the way to have a Spirit if you're going to have one. That's the look you should have at all times. To be fair, C1's going to be easy to shoot because of those wings. 3 shields simply means it'll take a few more shots. Yeah, but in the meantime, are they dipping? Are they hitting you before you hit them? Isn't the skin of the Luxy Transport version? Possibly. Either way, I feel like that looks like a lot of the concierge skins. Now black and orange are pretty close. Black and gold, it's plenty fits. If it flies like the A1, it'll be kitey. I'm okay with that. Looks like a big, beautiful, fat target. That works for me. Let people think that you're a target.
And then rack them.
Because you can still upgrade those shields.
Affords that cargo some protection. So
that's all I'm saying.
Compared to, say, a Hull A, which has the same cargo capacity, you are trading off the quick access of being able to put it on the outside of the Hull A for the security of having it on the inside of the Spirit.
For the styling of the Spirit, we try to keep that Crusader DNA in there, so it's all very like sleek, continuous paneling with like little pockets of like high-tech greeble in there.
It's a lot like the Starlifter in visual style. I'll try to take all the good elements and fun elements of that, compact it down into a not a small area, but a smaller area. So I stripped down the bomber variant of the Spirit, stretched out the floor detailing from the rear, especially the tracks, to make it suitable for vehicles to get in there. Made some big areas on the side so you can fit the really huge SCU containers on there.
Yeah.
The walls, they've got a very specific shape. And that is so that those big containers can fit in there without hitting the edges. We're trying to keep that Crusader style in there as well. It's got some fun lighting in there to show off all the bits and gubbins.
It's all very
Bits and
nicely
gubbins.
sandwiched.
You say nicely sandwiched?
Nicely sandwiched. So you've got like the bread, which is like the nice paneling, and then you've got like the filling, which is like all the nice black greeble. Greeble sandwich.
Being a Crusader ship, the Spirit C1 is a elegant cargo hauler. It looks fast, it is fast.
It's well armoured, well armed.
Is it
for
fast?
Fast transport of that valuable cargo.
So on the exterior, the main difference on the C1 versus the other variants is we've cleaned up the top of the ship.
You'll notice that the roof kind of switches out. So the
It is,
C1 has
Artemis.
more of like a
Very
sleek,
terrifying.
like simplified roof.
It's a little bit more aerodynamic.
So to help you load cargo in and out of the ship, especially those larger cargo crate sizes, there is a tractor beam turret on the rear of the ship that can transform from being on top of the ship to help you grab cargo to around the underside of it to help you actually physically load it into the ship and arrange it onto the cargo grids within.
When we think about variants, I think it's personally important that we're not just talking about kind of a loadout change and a tin pallet change. For me, I think the more we can do with both the interior and the exterior to really sell the idea that this is a separate ship is kind of super important. With the Spirit, we've made some changes to the exterior and interior, as well as
Elegant
normal
ship
loadout
for a more
changes.
civilized time.
That, for me, just adds a little bit more value to what we class as a variant ship. It's not a case that we can always afford to do that for all of our ships, but where we can, that's
You gonna
where
what
we
it for all your ships?
We can always afford to do that for all of our ships, but where we can,
Dude,
it's
that thing
not a
up for
case
your
that
ships?
We can always afford to do that for all of our ships, but where we can, that's the way we like to go.
So you've got the
I know he
colours
said to
black
do
for
that.
the Drake
It sounded
owners who
like
doing
toot it up.
Drake things. You've got the
Toot it
freelancer
out.
for the working class of the universe, and then if you want style and speed, then the Spirit C1's there, and you'll look a lot cooler doing it too.
I think it's gorgeous. I need it. Tractor beam's gonna get fixed. I'm not even questioning that. That thing is pretty.
So one of the big questions we always get is, what changed from the concept and to the production model? And I think really with the Storm, Alberto just kind of nailed the concept from day one.
I'm not going to say that in public. The concept is so good. Because my concept was so good.
That's
Why? It's so cringe.
Nah, it wasn't, man. It was perfect. Own your shit. That was yours. It's great.
The Storm is a light tank from Tumbril that values speed and agility over raw armor and firepower.
Storm is a light scout tank, a single-seater.
It's the Nova's smaller sibling. It's fast, it's light, it's still heavily gunned.
It's very agile, good for recon. You can cut through canyons like a motorcycle, or you can go off jumps, and there's plenty of clearance for the player to be able to really let it rip and enjoy the terrain.
Visually with the Storm, we really tried to
Goss was playing with on
kind
stream.
of push the futuristic feel
see that.
of Tumbril as a manufacturer.
I think the overall design feels very much like the Batmobile from the Christopher Nolan universe, and I love that look about it.
I think with the Nova, we played it fairly safe with the kind of the art style and the overall forms. Whereas with the Storm, we really want to do something a little bit new, show that Tumbril could not only deliver kind of advanced weaponry, but visually they could kind of advance what they're known for. The big kind of selling point of the Tumbril visually, for me, has got to be the tracks and the track covers and those whole pods. They really kind of help to add a feeling of dynamic movement into the vehicle.
Grab second an alien tank.
So compared to the Nova,
They
the Storm
probably
has
have that
quite an
already.
interesting
They're working on it.
interactive
That'd be bomb.
mechanics. So the whole front
That
of the
makes sense.
tank
Better than a Tesla
opens up
Cybertruck.
in some sort of
I think everything.
mouth-like contraption.
The whole front of the tank opens up and the seat kind of comes down and it kind of swallows you in.
The player sits on the seat that is presented to them and then is cocooned back within the ship.
When you kind of get sucked into this seat and the doors all close around you, it's
Phrasing.
just quite a unique experience. You could say it's kind of like you're wearing it. Yeah. It's kind of got that feeling of a mech, but just the head. If you want to wear a tank, the Storm's for you.
He did a really good job of keeping a straight face.
Interior compared to the Nova, so it is literally just you cocooned within inside the front of the tank.
And I think that really helps to make the vehicle feel super safe and secure when you're inside it. It gives you a lot of confidence that you're sat in something that's super strong and robust.
The driver controls the gun and everything aboard the vehicle, whereas the Nova can operate with one crew, but it is best operated with 2 or 3 to share the load between all the additional weapons. For ground operations, they're designed to work in tandem together. The Storms to push ahead of the main ground force, to do some reconnaissance, figure out where the enemy is, figure out their strength, engage them if they're engaged, but then the Novas will take over to do the actual heavy lifting of the damage and engagement.
If you're looking for more speed, more maneuverability, the Storm kind of sits in a good spot where it's not quite a Cyclone and it's not quite a Nova, but it kind of sits in that middle part.
The gun is really cool. That took Nathan a couple weeks to come across, but it's like one of his first projects with us. I think it was super successful.
Originally, it was supposed to be shooting bullets. We converted into an energy weapon after the fact. It's just more expensive to fire bullets. I think when it comes to a laser repeater, dollars to donuts, you know, shooting energy is much more cheaper than shooting bullets and twice as effective. So.
Because energy, you just get more batteries, man. Like, some guys on, you know, dragon might go down, but I'm gonna look good doing it. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Doing well, BG. How about yourself? And no, I'm not. I did not forget.
The Storm
Keep trying to catch me. You're gonna get me one of these days, maybe.
Top-mounted turret
Maybe not.
For a fixed missile array. It contains a very large amount of size 1 missiles and a selection of size 2 missiles.
You can now
a lot of missiles,
more
stupidly
missiles
so.
on this than anything else in the game currently.
So we're still working out the final numbers for this at the point of recording, but it's safe to
Missile
say it
variant
has a
seems that
lot
way.
of missiles.
So all at once you can fire a huge payload at your target.
You wouldn't want to be a ship near that thing because it has so many missiles.
You're getting it.
We try and envisage all the ways players are going to use these vehicles. We're always surprised by what ends up in reality. So I think players are going to have
Some
lots
serious
of fun with
anti-air,
this at
stupidly
ground
so.
location like Ghost Hollow.
It is a light tank. It is pretty quick for a ground vehicle, but it still feels really strong.
Whilst the Storm is essentially as wide as the Nova, limiting it to being able to be carried in some ships, it is much, much less tall than the Nova. So a lot of ships, such as the Carrack, couldn't fit a Nova, can fit a Storm. I expect to see Storms popping up a lot more all over the place.
Wait a minute. I like how low profile.
Couldn't fit a Nova, can fit a Storm. I expect to see Storms popping up a lot more all over the place.
If it can fit in the Carrack, I'm down. Now, look at this. On the left, you got the laser version. On the right, you got the missile version. Look how low pro that is. So with the missiles down, that thing is short. It is short. Put them in the Caterpillar for broadsides. The key is, and now the question is, if you put these in a cat, can you stack them in a cat? Like if you put them in a cat in 0G, can you put some on the bottom and then some on the top? So that way each bay of the cat can have 2 of them, 1 out of each direction. Which your tractor beams probably, yeah, but I don't know if I don't think the cat has any tractor beams. I mean, I don't know if they do. Super wide though, it is super wide, but like, that's actually, I feel like that makes it not fit in the cat. Because looking at the spot where the pilot gets in, this is the door. That thing is way too wide to get into a cat. I would see the server FPS diving. Oh yeah, with all the missiles, dumped. Cat has 2 tractor beams. Ooh. Are they on the sides? So that you can like move cargo in and out of the sides? Because I feel like there's like 4 bays, 3 or 4 bays in the cat. Interesting. Okay.
Okay. Whoa.
Stop
So
it.
what did we learn this week?
Okay.
Well, we learned that the Tumble Storm, or as I like to think of it, the tank that you wear, is arriving at IAE this year and bringing with it an all-new anti-air variant. That the Spirit C1 joins the fray, hoping to give all those Cutlass and Freelancer mains out there a pretty stylish glow-up. And that tomorrow, Xi'an manufacturer Gatak tells the entire universe to hold its carrion and rotted leaves as it introduces a brand new starter to the mix. I could really use a nice 3D printed full color mock-up here. Wouldn't it look good? You know? If anyone's asking. For Inside Star Citizen, I'm Jared Huckabee. Thanks for letting us share the process of game development with you. And we'll see you all here for IAE Part 2 next week.
I need it. The idea of having an STL of that new ship. This is the station on the bottom of the cockpit. Pod for tractor beams. I don't even know. All right. So that was Inside Star Citizen. It was impressive. Oh, wait, there's more. Hold up.
So, what did we learn this week? Well, we learned that Tumbles an all-new anti-air variant. Nope. Learned that
I know that exact feel, Psycho or Disco. Somebody get Disco the Elgato presenter.
Do it again. And we'll see you all here, right here, for right
when
here.
You get the new printer again?
Here. So what did we learn this week? Boy, gee, howdy, what did we learn this week? Sometimes you got it, and sometimes you don't. The tank that you wear. So what did we learn this week? Well, we learned that, now I'm out of breath. Is it? And we'll see you all here for IAE Part 2 next week.
I'm very glad we stuck around to see that. All right. Now, you said, when am I getting the new printer again? That one? Can't see it on the clock. Here, let me. That one? Yeah. That's what I'm getting it. I'm very excited about it. TLDR. Like, it is great. Ooh, let me check a thing real quick. Stargate. Yes, it is sadly no longer behind me. Neither is the Thundercat or the AT-AT. Which has an AI grader? What? Whatever do you mean? Greeter. Oh yeah, that greeter's been there for a while. Like at the ramp, at the stairs, right next to where you call your ships up. It's cool as all get out. It's worked for a while. It might have just stopped working for a little bit, but I remember talking to that thing multiple times. I'm trying to go check Patreon real quick, because I got a couple people that I subscribe to on Patreon that have monthly goodies, and My Mini Factory is the home of where one of them gives their stuff. I subscribe to Flexi Factory and My Poke Prince. I want a Fieldsbury helmet. I got 2 of them unlocked. They look cursed. I don't even know what those are. I didn't do any of the helmet hunting because I was like out of the loop. So I've got helmet hunting to do. All right, so let's see. Ooh, the modular display case is done. Ooh. I backed a Kickstarter for a display case system that is fully modular. So like we'll be able to make a display case. So like I might have multiple display cases put up on the wall behind me now that are custom sized for the things I'm going to put in them. I'm excited about that. When the event was over, they added it to your account. Oh well, I didn't have any of those because I didn't find any of them. Double checking my hanger real quick because we're about to load the game, but I'm also wanting to make sure that I claim all my stuff. Is there a dark mode to this site? I've been back to the verse since I loaded my C2 with all my money worth of cargo and hit an asteroid. Oh no. That sucks. I am sorry to hear it. Goodness gracious. Sheesh. Oh, fam. That hurts. I hurt for you. Sheesh. I'm doing well, Glade. How are yourself? How you doing? How you doing? Robots. We got 3D printing stuff. All right. Straight back to space packaging DHL services. Nothing wrong with that. Always a good idea. Show my Hornet back. Cargo got hella nerfed. Fair. Hey, go get some rest, Black Wolf. Thanks for coming to hang out, fam. Appreciate you. Appreciate ya. Yay. And then close that. Close the things. Perfect. Boom, boom. I really like when people make it easy for me to do a thing. Like, I'm looking at my STLs because the second we started talking about 3D printing stuff, I was like double checking to make sure I redeemed a bunch of my files from a bunch of the places that I subscribe to on the manufacturing site. So like I'm looking at like my subscriptions and I'm like, where's my stuff? And then I forgot to claim a couple of different things. Feels good. Your thoughts, NBD repeater? Which one is that? I don't even know. The Neuron twin barreled repeater. Whoa. Those fly shooter guns, you'll fill with salt and shoot flies and such. You could use those to season your steaks. Wow. You went straight to the steaks. I never considered doing any sort of that. Let me see if any of this is up. I know it's not, but like, man can hope. It's not. It's not. I had high hopes, man. I had high hopes. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Close all these tabs because I got a bunch of tabs open that don't necessarily need to be open. So close them. When the stakes are high, you're seasoning your meats with the highest caliber. Take your fly shooter 3000, season your steaks with salt from 30 yards away. All over peppering of flavor. Wow, you got jokes. Big jokes. I see what you did there. Submit. Cool, cool. They got shirts and hats at the expo already. Oh, so they actually have some of the stuff at the expo then. Cool. Very cool. All right. Let go, let go. Let go, let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. Why is there no dark mode on so many websites? It's like, I don't want to have to use dark mode. I don't have to use a browser to make dark mode work. Right? Shrewd. Man. All right, so why is Flexi Factory silly, fam? Mans has a hammerhead shark. It is literally a hammerhead shark. When I say a hammerhead shark, I mean for real. A hammerhead shark. Oh, why is my brain? Anvil for me. Nothing wrong with Anvil, fam. Rock your Anvil life. Rock your Anvil life. Rock it up, rock it up, rock it up. Close all these. Don't need these. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is that? See the picture of that ship? The tower thing was at work.
Sir, I don't
saw
like
people
it.
are complaining about the tower. You just want the new ship? Something out of Sid's room. Fair. Music Star Citizen is very underrated. Pedro is a boss, an entire boss. So people are complaining about the new alien ship. Why does it not surprise me? It's an alien ship. It's meant to be alien. You hop on Lethal Company. Co-op horror about scavenging at abandoned moons to sell scrap to the company. Oh, I think I have this on my wish list. No, it's not even a thing. I'm literally looking at the check mark that says on my wish list. It just came out on the 23rd of October. It's only $10. That's actually not bad. That may be a flagship Friday thing. All right, so Gladestone, what are people complaining about with the Suyin or something like that? What are people complaining about with that ship? I'm curious. Like, I'm really curious. Boom, boom. All right, they're all marked red. Good. How about take me to the main Patreon page? What is it about Patreon not letting me go to the main page because I have a Patreon page? Like, I'm not trying to see my page. I'm trying to see the stuff that I am subscribed to. Like, quit playing with me right now. I don't want to see me. There it is. Viewing as a member. No, that's even not what I want. Why? Why is it so rude? You saw the picture and complaints? Oh no. Must be the TikTok kids again. I'm guessing that's Reddit. Proxy chat, walkie-talkies, unspeakable horrors. Yeah. Unspeakable horrors I feel like are pretty expected at this point. Mega Flame with the 59 months of sub support.
This is the way.
That's a long time, fam. Appreciate you. Appreciate ya. Those are the tabs. How about one of the ceiling all over me? What?
Hey, phrasing! Hey, who mans is this?
Both of the things. Like, no. And love, I mean, it's a bomb ship. I understand completely. There it is. That's where I'm gonna find my stuff. Alright, so Then let me open this folder, because all this talk of 3D printing just reminded me that I hadn't grabbed my most recent months of my Poke Prints work. So let's see. Sweet mercy. Why is it doing two things at once? Like, come on, man. Or is it not doing two things for everybody? Is it just two things for me? Because that's a lot, man. Why is it doing everything twice? Why are you... I hate everything. Just briefly, like just for a minute. Just briefly. All right, so October, September, August, July, June, May. Cool. Oh, sweet mercy. I did not have all this stuff. So we select everything and then we unselect that. And that. And that. That. Download. All right. All right, so hopefully we hop into the game and do a quick mission. So I don't think we're gonna have the time to do a longer one. That's awesome. I have ideas. This is... Thank goodness for my Poke Prints. How dare you disconnect? You're fired.
And we can't stay connected.
Rude. Who said? Who said? All right, cool. So none of the stuff that I was expecting to be in there is in there. So duly noted. Definitely delete that. Yeah. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so one thing is almost done, and then when I'm done, I'm gonna download it, and then we're gonna slide over the game. Because like right now, if I tab out and I leave this tab, it's gonna tell me a thing is available for download, and if I don't download it immediately, it's gonna like cancel the whole thing. And the whole time that we've been waiting since I said that I was gonna go check the downloads, that's how long it's been processing for me to download things. So like it was zipping it, and it's just like, all right, cool, hurry up and finish so that I can get it. There we go. Done. It's done. No, it's done. It's done. It's done. We know it's done. We know it's done. No, it's done. We know it's done. Yeah. All right, cool. Done there. Good to go. Hopping in the game. Hopefully, shooting something in the game. Maybe, maybe not. We don't know. Find out soon, because shooting something in the game. Oh, funny. Funny. So order a pair of VKB sticks. Hold us here. Hold us. Hands on stick and stick.
Crazy.
What's your opinion for a good starter ship? Looking at my buddy the game. At this point, I'm still recommending the Cutlass. Not the Cutlass, the Cutter. The Drake Cutter. Until we see what the value call is on the new one. The new alien ship. I'm intrigued. But Cutter is always going to be my go-to. If you're going to go beyond the Cutter, I'm going to recommend an Avenger type. Because Avengers are fantastic ships. And they typically are good ways to be. Coffee, hop in here. Jimmy Dean, hop in here. Justin, in here. Now, this is going to be a short trip. I'm not going to be on one very long. So if you hop in, understand, I'm going to slide shortly. Carter's such a good starter ship. It really is. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend. I highly recommend. Alright, cool. Coffee's in here. Let go. I see Sparrow. I see Loken, but Sparrow's away. Coffee's in here now. Yeah. Quickie.
Praising mother.
Where are you in the verse, Coffee? Because I feel like they might still have me at the station right above Micro Center. It's gonna be expensive. I'm thinking Nomad starter's 95 and the Alien starter's much fancier. Ooh, fair. Area 18. Okay, well, that's not too far. That's not too far. Trester for me. I think Trester is the one that's right above Micro Center. So that's exactly where I am. So then we can link up. Be gravy pretty quick. Justin, did I already send you an invite or not? No, I thought I did. Sorry. Invite failed. There it is. I tried and it didn't work. Rude. So it won't let me invite you. Champ! The champ is here.
The champ is here.
What up, champ? How you doing, fam? Show some love in the chat to Champion 7B. Champ has gifted so many subs in this channel to get people in here to hang out with us. It is such an honor to see you. Appreciate you. Thank you much. Attack starters going to be 105, 115. This is the Cuddy Black Freelancer and Hornet SMC starters are 125. Yeah, those aren't starters. I feel like once you get to $100, that's no longer a starter. So yeah, we need the DJK7Bs in chat, please and thanks. And the only reason it's now DJK7B is because, to be fair, the Pog Champ exists, and the DJK Champ is me with a surprise face on. So DJK Champ, but DJK7Bs, hook it up. The technical labels of starters, man, the Hornet is not a starter. It's technical. It's technically a starter. It's not a starter. It's not a starter at all. Champ, did you see the gifts that we got from Navy Federal? I know we talked about it, some of it, but like this camera is the Panasonic Lumix S5 Mark II X. That is the Bamboo Labs X1 Carbon. It is the coolest 3D printer I've seen as of yet.
It's fucking exciting.
The fact that I got the M5, it's a great 3D printer. The M5 is fantastic. I got the M5 because of the idea that when it was a Kickstarter, they had the option to get like a thing that you put a bunch of filaments in. This has it. That one came with 4 filaments. It's called the AMS system. It allows you to put 4 filaments in there. I have on the far left. This one is a that is a PLA support filament. It's made to like put in between the filament or the support and the model to make it easier to take off. The next one is like the test PLA that came with it. It's like a lime green. It's only a little bit of it. And the next one is that is Overture Rock PLA. So obviously you know where I'm going with having a sandy PLA named Rock. Reasons. And then the last one is a Polyterra matte black PLA. That's awesome as well. So like, I'm excited. You got a bamboo? I did. Now the thing that I'm trying to not get excited about is because the idea that once I get up and get another AMS, like, I'm gonna take a quick break again while we see if anybody else wants to hop in. Or actually, is anybody in the game already? Yes. Justin's in the game, so we're gonna join on Justin. And I'm gonna tab out real quick. New hair too. I mean, technically, I don't think the new hair is in game yet, but good to see you, fam. Wherever you want to be, Kareem, that's where I want you to be at. You're helping out exactly where you are. We got to get the numbers up everywhere. Everywhere. We need these numbers up everywhere. Turn it on the PC. Nice. All right, so let me tab out and show Champa thing. And I feel like all of you will want to see it because when I saw it, I was like, oh no, I'm so glad. Like, I knew that it was the printer that I wanted, Navy Federal to send, but I didn't know whether or not they would. So like, I didn't know anything until it got here, which is why I'm still surprised that they gave me a Valve Index. That was not on my wish list of things. But they knew I wanted VR. They knew I liked VR. So like, now we get to put the Index base stations in, and I think I'm gonna have to upgrade my mic to have a wireless mic so that we can actually talk while we're in VR and you can hear it on the stream. It's glitched? What's glitched? I purposely put it on the selfie cam so I could do this. This is a thing that I was not expecting to see. A dude, name is Stefan. I want to try to pronounce it in the way he does. Has this printer, and he printed Majora's Mask from Zelda with 8 colors, because you can connect up to 4 of the AMS systems to have 16 different colors of filament connected at once. So like, that is a 142-hour print with 8 different colors. The idea that that is possible. There's only 2 things that I need to get to that level of being able to do it. We have stupid amounts of filament in here. Another AMS and a hub. They literally have it. You just get a hub connected to the back, place the one that's there. Look at that. Now, mind you, he printed 2 halves of the same mask at once. That is definitely insane. It is silly and it is fantastic. So the idea that I have that. No command. Sadly, the commands don't work over on the clock. And yeah, that is amazing. Like, oh no, I knew I logged in. It's like I wanted to make sure to show this off before we got too deep into the game, because goodness gracious. And I did see that Welcome Back New Babbage, which is weird because we did the tutorial and we got off at Tressler, which was like, why? Wrong button. Why would they put us at Tressler when we just, or why would they not put us at Tressler when we just did the tutorial and ended up there? If they make me do this tutorial again, I'm gonna kick the game. All right, no tutorial, which means since I can hold up, man's like too sleepy. So since I can do this, we get rid of this camera. The camera don't matter. If I can do this and talk to you and you can still get the facial, why would I not? Oh, this game is so good. So good, so good, so good. Let's see how much spaghetti it spits out on that long of a print. Oh, I'll show that before we log off, Photon, because there's like a plastic like bin full of filament from that print. It's a lot of spaghetti. You have to manually change the colors of the printer. The printer does it. That's what the AMS system is for. That's what it's for. Got to move the Orison for when New Siege kicks off. I moved here because of the the show. And I'll probably switch over to Orison on the new stuff. The poop chute, yeah, there is literally a chute in the back specifically for, they call it filament poop, but it's basically just like extruding enough filament to make sure that it switches colors. How dare you, get in there. It extrudes enough filament to make sure you switch colors, but other people have created profiles for it to where it actually will remove the less filament. So there's ways to do it in the G code. There's ways to get in there and code it around so that it doesn't like waste too much, because even that print, it's gorgeous of a print, but I think he burned like triple the amount of filament that he would have used in just the model by itself. I think it was like over 1,000 grams of wasted filament versus like 400 something for the mask. But man, the results speak for themselves. And there's places that you can send your filament to that properly recycle it. So I think I might have to do that. Holla, we them boys. See, I had to say that real quick, so you know that yes, I remember you before you mask. I see you, them boys. Check out center mass for the NBD repeater. Wait, there's a center mass here? Where? I think I have to hit the metro loop because I know they have weapon stuff, but I'm so used to that only being ship weapons. There's a free dropping purge instead of a tower, so it ends up with a bunch of little spaghetti purge. Yep. The plan I saw was the dump port's on the back, but maybe that's only the lower end model. No, it's on the back. That's not incorrect. That's gonna be taking me to the terminal. I don't want to go to the terminal. I think I need to go to the other side. Let's look. Goes from here. The expo center the other way. We're at the expired grand, so we want to go. Technically, it is this way. We got 2 stops. Made a purge worth it for multicolor. It really is.
Stand clear of disembarking.
At the commons in the closet, yeah. Because right now we are at the expired grand, so we need to go around past the expo center and then do that one. It would probably have been faster to go to the other side, but that one's already leaving and we're already on this one. People have designed replacement chutes that point down into a garbage can instead of the little cubby it comes along with. I didn't even see a cubby in the box. So like it's literally just like a hole in the back. Is that one of the squad? What up? Easily removable supports look very interesting too. Same. I need them. Update so slow? What's so slow? Oh, downloading? I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry to hear it, dog. Someone said they printed a chute for the purge that made it come out the side. I feel like there's a bunch of those that I've been looking at. There's one that's like a trash bin that legitimately looks like a trash bin. And then I've seen a couple where they basically push them down to, oh wait, no, we need the 2 stops because that's the expo center. I've seen a couple where it was they just put the chute like back behind it. So I think if I get like a bin and put it beneath it, it'll catch beneath the whole thing, which I'm excited about. So they got a lot of options. And then really, I might be able to design one. I think I downloaded one today that is like just like a catch-all, but it has like little magnets on it. So instead of something that like you need to screw on, it just like magnetizes to the back, which is pretty solid. Man, that was quick. That was quick as shit. Where they wiped everything you earned randomly, is that true? I've heard some things where some people get them, some people lost stuff, and some people haven't. So I don't know for sure. I feel like I have still 30 mil, which I thought I gave away a bunch of money. So it might have taken back some of the money, but I also don't know how much they would have taken away. Center mass, this way, let's go. Is that a hologram running? The hologram is sprinting. I didn't know the hologram was like, I'm out. Don't like. That is fantastic. That should not be as funny to me as it is. I say they printed it. Blah, blah. Shuttles transport quicker. I feel like to get through, depending on where you're going, yes. Never leave Orison, my cloud city. I mean, Orison's beautiful. Orison's beautiful. Hologram's done. Hologram's like, I'm gone. fight me about it. Got some pretty weapons in here, man. Wait, there's another one. I was like, I'm just gonna wait while they finish. All right, so let's see what's up with this repeater you talking about. All categories, personal weapons. La 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 la. Can we find a repeater in there? What's the name of it, Justin? The reason I'm looking at this is because if I can buy like 6 of them and just have them be in my inventory, I can just come pick them up from here instead of having to do it one at a time over there. Personal weapons. NBD. Oh man. That's literally just like an NBD. It's just like no big deal. I see nothing. Damn it. Damn you. Oh, that thing. Good Lord. I thought those were ship weapons. That's a ship weapon. That can't be. This is not a personal weapon. NBD6 uses a twin barrel system to fire neutron projectiles at a rapid rate, devastating at close range. The neutron repeater still packs enough of wild but medium range to persuade any attackers to reconsider their assault. This isn't a personal weapon, is it? This is a ship rock or ship. This can't be personal. Put those on my M50. Okay, I'm about to say, like, there's no Earth. Also, look at the size of that big one up there. Yeesh. Yeesh. That's ship one. I thought so, but it does look like something that if they put a handle on top of it, like, look, that looks like a handle that you could hold. It's like, if you look at the scale of it, like, hold on. Zoom out. That does not look impossible to be something that a player would hold as like a machine gun kind of situation. Like, you just mount that somewhere and just explosions. Like, it looks right for exactly that. And I know I can't be the only person that agrees. I'll wait. Yeah, I'm still gonna agree with me. Almost gives Halo vibes. Yup. Maybe when they release the mech suits, I wish. I sincerely wish. Now I want to buy like multiple of these and put them on something. I want to get these size 3s just for funsies. Titan suit with those on the arms. Go. I have not even paid attention to the secondary weapon kits of Star Citizen and how much stuff they have in these games. Back from seeing the Prodigy live in Glasgow and I'm broken. We're having a good stream. I'm having a great stream. Glad you enjoyed yourself, man. Appreciate you coming to hang out. Good to see you. That's a lot of words, Kareem. Alien rock cave rocket ship. That's a lot. Now, do I need 4 of these at size 3? No, but I'm just wanting to have a bunch of them out of principle. Because I don't even know where I'm gonna put them yet. I just want to have them out of principle. It's in DB, and I read that wrong completely. Asperia, deadbolt cannon. Golly, what is this? That looks like a sniper rifle. Size 3, crafted with precision manufactured parts forego to extremely tight tolerances, designed for top-of-class heat management and assembled to exceed all industry standards. The Quarler laser autocannon was created by Kruger Intergalactic for true defensive capability. That thing hit. That thing just dumps ammo. Eat this. I ride to pick you up when you're done. Remember to look at some disruptors. I don't even know what you're talking about, man. I'm just looking at cannons. More Asperia weapons. More Asperia weapons. Cannons.
Hi, thanks for coming in.
Can I talk to you real quick? Talk to me, bro.
You can always use your Mobi if you want some more details on what we have in stock.
Rude. Rude. Remember me? Of course I remember you. What up, man? How you doing, fam? Now I gotta figure out why my bot is spitting out 2 commands at once. Like every one of the timers is coming out twice, and it's kind of frustrating. I think it's easy to add 3D printed stuff. Made a dice tower box thing with them to keep it closed and in position so nice. Yeah, Trouble. I printed a thing for the M5 where somebody designed a tool tray, and I saw another one today where somebody designed the toolkit for the X1, and it basically like wraps around the panel where that you use for the touchscreen, and it gives you like razors for the, what is the word I'm looking for? For like scraping up stuff off the bed. Is that Justin? I'm guessing so. The DR model XJ1. Too late. I'm already out. Too far gone? Oh yeah, I'm way out of there.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers. Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Jump! I'm at the spaceport. Alright, cool. Let's see if I can join now. Cool. Make quick, man. Like, we gonna have time to hop on somewhere and then dip. Like, literally, we gonna hop in and then hop out. Like, we're gonna go a place, and we're gonna shoot some people in space, and then I'm gone. Because we got a movie to go to, and dinner's here, and dinner's been here for like 30 minutes. I'm already way late. But I figured to hop in and get the fam in here before I go anywhere. Hangar 4, cool. It's an issue sometimes causing the assigned hangar AR marker to not appear. Oh, that's a big deal. Oh, sweet mercy. No matter where you go, that's a big deal. Oh, thank goodness. That alone is going to fix so many people's lives. Mine included. Can we get some DJK claps? We need some applause for that because I'm guessing you're not a new Babbage with the, oh wait. I hate they launched me in. Who even is this running me over, man? Wipe my money. My ship parts purchased last patch still exists. Nice. Mortimer, we're back in business. I was sworn they were adding the new hair in 3.21. I didn't think it was 3.21. I figured that was going to be a little bit. To implement one-time beamy up Scotty teleport tokens. I've been teleported in this game before, and it was terrifying. Just put me on a server. Nice. Good. See, my F8 right now. Don't wait for me. All right, cool. Come on. Where's my other shoe? There it is. How dare you? I wonder if they're gonna make something to where it's to where you can get the F8 in LTI. Oh man, it didn't let me dip. You changed my fucking. Hey, that Pisces rescue. Just looked right back at you. Well done. This thing is pretty, man. I forgot that the Pisces rescue is gorgeous. Pisces is life. Pisces is love. It is fantastic. All right, let me have a seat. It's not my ship. I'm not about to do nothing silly. See if we can't get a quick shoot people in the air mission. As always, fam, I highly recommend getting a call to arms first thing. Get call to arms because that basically means anytime you take out any pirates in the air, you get dubs. You get paid. I'm not trying to go down to a... Alright. Now, wait, did it not get accepted? I'm offended. Do it. Do the thing. And share it. There we go. Melting that thing tomorrow as soon as 10 p.m. hits. Melting what thing, War? Isn't the F8 unlockable eventually? Maybe. Because, like, somebody else made the valid point of, like, wasn't it a different ship that you get from Squadron 42 and not the F8? So I don't remember, but... What, you talking about the Pisces or the F8? Because if they make it to where you can get one LTI, I'm definitely melting mine. Nah, like, the bot has just been dumping out double the messages. It's frustrating. Someone's gonna kill someone with no armor for me. I mean, we might survive. Did you get that silly share? Oh, that's not in the party. Let me add that. It was so weird to not be able to press buttons to get the squad together. And Raptor. Z28. Don't click the arrows, invite to party. Go back to the journal. Melting the Pisces, and I am a Pisces. Why are you melting the Pisces? Whereas because of the new alien starter ship. Contract manager. Accepted. I feel like Vet's in the party already. And got some Fieldberry helmets and spaceport new badge. That's cool of you. Pisces can't do a damn thing for me. I mean, what are your regular ships, fam? Because that explains a lot. Like if you're sitting normally, oh, that's cool. This even got like a little handles for the drop ship. Okay. Okay. I like it. Oh, let me look at the code on the wall up there. Okay, let's go. Scooch it over so everybody can see it. There it is. See the code up there? Like it's fancy. It's nice. It's lovely. Ego, you are awesome. I'm just here hanging out. Playing some games, hanging with the fam. And again, everybody, I'm not gonna be able to be here tomorrow. I got a long trip to make. And we got some stuff after, so no stream tomorrow. But yeah, excited. I gotta figure out what I want to start printing tomorrow. Because I want to print something in this off time. So we could be doing something. Went to mañana. Gonna make a trip. It's family stuff. I'm gonna go to a place and then come back home and then we're gonna do a thing. See someone already raided the drug cabinet? I mean, that's to be expected. It's medical shit. The Avenger and the Zeus parked up next to each other with the Force X1 bike hanging off the back. The Titan, nothing wrong with that. Roger that, no deets. I try not to talk too much in detail on the stream because we have had some people in the past when I was a much smaller broadcaster do some things that made me very wary of what I say I'm doing and when. So I typically only go with the very vague. We're gonna be doing a thing and it's gonna be cool and it's gonna be on this day and this place, and that's about the best I'm comfortable giving. Some of the stuff was not so much. Photo shoot's about to be immaculate, right? Need no basis, basically. There's nothing against the community. I love y'all up in here, like for real. Hey, Kid Kaboom with 100 bidos. Appreciate you. So we're not all invited? Yeah, no. It's too many people. being cautious can be smart. I mean, in the military, it was keep it secret, keep it safe. Like, there's another term for it, infosec. Like, don't talk about anything that is not needs to be public knowledge, because some people are wild like that. Bust out the baller hammerhead with the Prince purple paint. Sometimes you gotta bust out the purple paint, man. Don't look at me. That's just facts. Well, rock climbing came in finally, 4 2-ounce blocks, $12. Is that normal for chalk? I've not bought them. Steal a ship. I mean, I'm on a homie ship. I'm not gonna steal the fam ship. Now, with 3.2.1 or 3.21.1, we are going to be stealing somebody's ship at some point, right? Let me get up out of this chair real quick. I'm gonna have a decent convo. All right, so can we sit on this bed and not like lay down on it? Nope. Rude. All right, so that's a cool hand sanitizer. Can you? Oh, how come you can't use the hand sanitizer? Okay, so let's tilt it so we can get a decent amount of light. Right. Whoa. Time out. Walk forward a little bit and then move it in a little bit. It is not showing me what it's supposed to show me. It's not getting what it's supposed to get right now. I'm offended a little bit. Turn it. There it is. All right, so we can't. On the right side, this is the decent view with the space right behind us. What? Okay, back it up, Coach, because that was a lot. Okay, see, now this I can work with. This actually is not bad. Before we do anything else, we save this right here, and then we go to here. Ooh, that's actually a good shot. I like that. Hold up. Had to reset the foot. It was doing some weird stuff. But standard white athletic chalk, palm size, about 1.5 inches tall. Nice, very nice. Should be able to take over my ship. See, I don't want to do that. Crashes a note. Oh no! Yikes. I feel like you. Ooh, wait. This is a great place to test the systems, because from what I've seen, like when we were in the PTU, we crashed, and immediately when I hop back in the game, I hop back where I was. So I'm expecting that once you load back in, that crashing is there. You're probably going to come back right in your ship, right where you were. So I'm not going to take the ship. I'm gonna see if you come back in charge of it, which I'm expecting you to, which would be nice, because that says a lot about the possibilities once we get that level of permanence, to where like you crash and you come back in. Yeah, jaw dropping moment. It was like, wait a minute, we're right here with this ship that was spawned for this mission, and the ship's still here and I'm still here. Let's go. Because one thing I remember is like anytime you crash, like everything just dies. Like the ship you were in, gone. Like the mission you were doing, gone. You got to redo all your missions. You got to claim everything again. So seeing that everything was still there, that was step one. So let me know when you're back, Justin. Retro nope, most are still sketchy. I mean, sketchy is sketchy, fam. You can't do nothing about that. Can't do nothing about it. That's part of the process. It happens that way. It's weird seeing like the flickering, and it's probably because we're in quantum, but like how the face is flickering. It's almost like Max Headroom type stuff. I'm here talking to you about the boom. I like the idle animations. It's randomly doing stuff. Let me know when you're back in, Justin. I'm gonna EVA over and take my F8? Nah, because I feel like at this point, if Justin doesn't come back in, I'm sliding, because I'm expecting Justin to come back in, but food is here and I'm hungry. Food's been here for an hour and I've been hungry. I've been hungry. And I'm trying to eat some food. I got Indian, so I'm getting the feelings. There's gonna be some tandoori chicken, probably some chicken tikka. Trying to, but it's not liking me. Ew. Oh well, happens. We're gonna be back probably Monday. What's his name? All that trigger the Energizer guy that would scream "Oi" and saying that Energizer, I was surprised you last longer than the rest. I don't even know what that is. I remember Max, but like, I don't remember the Energizer dude. They're trying to fix my missing ships. Nice. All right, cool then, fam. While you figure that out, I'm a slide. You know what it is, fam. Your presence is a present. I appreciate the gift. Sorry for not being up here longer, but I feel like it is time for me to slide because we got to eat, and also we got a movie to go see. Be excellent, everybody. We're going to start next time and get people into the game way sooner than minutes before I'm planning on sliding out. I'm sorry. Please don't hate me. But thanks again to Navy Fed for all the joyous goods that we have in here. Super excited about all of them. Those end credits are dope. That's the goal, fam. We gotta show appreciation. Like, the reason for the season is everybody here. If you followed, cheered, tipped, subbed, resubbed, lurked, rated, gifted subs, tossed out any sort of diamonds, subscribed, hit like, either way, you support my ability to remain a full-time entertainer. And if I can't show you appreciation for it, I feel like I'm failing you. And that is the last thing I'm trying to do for the people that allow me to continue living my dream. So I am honored and greatly appreciative. Now let me see if Smush is on. Smush is not on. That is the most surprising sentence to have said aloud, because Smash is typically on here. So let me see. Where to? Smush was on vacay this week. Oh, nice. I hope she enjoys the wedding. So that is good to know. I seen that she was posting thirst traps, but I didn't know she was gone. All right, fam, you know what it is. Let's go show some love to Mike the Bard. Mike the Beard is currently giving off a concert over here in the GTA RP. I greatly appreciate you, fam. You know what it is. Your presence is present. I appreciate the gift. Thank you very much. Not raid me. So why is it not pasting? I literally just pasted. How dare you? There we go. Finally. All right, fam. Let's go show Mike some love. I appreciate you. Your presence is present. I appreciate the gift. If you are over on there and you haven't hit the subscribe button, do it. If you haven't liked the broadcast, do it. If you haven't hit some likes and gotten us beyond that 4K, do it. Because we're coming back soon. We're going to have some more fun in Star Citizen because IAE will be up. And we will be living our best lives, doing a lot of AI wreckage and, you know, wrecking a lot of people's faces because reasons. Because reasons. All right, fam. Appreciate you. Love your faces. Love your butts. We'll see you soon.